Hello, hello, hello! What's up, Underpeelers? My name is enginearz, and tonight we have an exciting one for you. Welcome to the first day of Underpeel Grand Finals weekend. We've got our upper finals match tonight for y'all, and well, it's an exciting one. We've got SLO going up against INT. INT, a team that has spent a lot of the kind of lower games really struggling. They spent a lot of the early season not doing too hot, and they've made an exciting comeback going into not just champs but post Masters 1. I've been really excited to kind of see them kind of grow post Masters 1 and see how strong of a team they've come. I mean, they've been able to make it all the way through the bracket without a single loss. I believe they've only won or lost one map so far. Uh, Actually, let me verify that because I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Let me just double check. Um, no, they haven't lost one actually, because they got a free ride in the first one, and then they 2-0'd SLR. So far they actually haven't lost a map in playoffs. So this is gonna be really exciting. So on the other hand, has fought a lot of hard teams as well. Obviously, they had a little bit of an easier game because they were playing the lower seeds. But keep in mind they did play Tots. They 2-0'd Tots, who really didn't show up that day, and so they also are sitting 2-0 as well because they ended up 2-0ing Nerd in their up quarters. So this is two teams going up against each other who haven't dropped a single map. So going into this kind of best of five, I'm really excited to see who will actually take this first map. It's going to be not only a matter of kind of starting that off momentum wise, but it'll also be the first time a map has been taken against either of these teams in this series so far. But like I said, as we're watching SLO and INT, I want to talk a little bit about each team individually. So let's take a look first at SLO, who is an incredible team. Keep in mind they have a sub tonight. I believe Hayden is out tonight. He won't be playing. Colt will be playing. A member from Unguardable, who has stepped up and is going to be taking that slot. Hayden's been an incredible player so far. Obviously, stats-wise, been carrying the team. He's been a huge part of why this team has found so much success. But I wouldn't step away from any of the other players. Any of the other players besides him. I mean, Frame Data has been their entry, and he's been making so much space, especially in some of these maps that they haven't really been as much comfortable about. Even when they're not as comfortable in those, he's still able to find them that space. Ultra has been the king of utility so far. We've seen it in this past series last weekend, or 2 weekends ago. Yeah, 2 weekends ago. Excuse me. When they went up against SLR and absolutely slammed them. We saw how much his utility was kind of able to push them forward and give them so much free real estate on sites when you're trying to hold a site and you've got a breach stun, you've got a raise rocket coming towards you, you've got that Viper wall to kind of slow you down. But he's been a huge part of why this team has been working. And don't count out the other two players as well. Wolf hasn't been around as much during these playoffs because I know he's been busy, but we are going to be able to see him tonight. And during the season, he's been critical on some of these flanks, able to kind of hold them down and really help the team maintain some of the space in the map that they can't always hold. Mint been a player that's been incredible on site. I mean, last weekend when we watched, or 2 weekends ago, excuse me, when we watched Tots, it was literally him shutting down Kryek, who's been a key player on Tots. And it's insane to kind of see how some of these players have, even if the ranks doesn't show it, they've been incredible. And they've really been kind of making their own as they come up. And yes, you are Ultra. Hello, Ultra. Hayden dropped his PC like a noob. That's why Hayden hasn't been here? Oh my god, I was wondering. I was like, I know he hasn't been here for a couple days. I was wondering what was going on with that. So apparently that's what's happened. Hayden ended up dropping his PC. That's kind of funny. But yeah, we've got Colt who's an incredible player in and of himself. So I'm really excited to kind of see what he does tonight. And on the other side of the board, like I said, it's a team that beginning of the season I wasn't really expecting a whole lot out of. They really struggled to start up, but they've been doing incredible so far. They've really made that comeback, and that's INT, who, if you've watched any of the grand finals weekend, has been getting carried on the back of Holmsters. That man has made it so hard and such a nightmare for players to play on site, especially when we saw him on Fracture. The B site player had like 4 different setups that they ended up trying to do, and none of them ended up working out. And so it's been real cool to kind of see how they've been working. Sorry, give me 1 second. It's really been cool to kind of see how they've been working. Booker's been incredible as well. I believe he's their IGL. He's been a big part of it, and some of the TPs we've seen coming out from him have really kind of put it on the back burner. Just Ghost as well, falling in Ultra footsteps and really being able to kind of find a lot of value out of his utility. Lemons has been deadly on site. There have been a lot of times where we've seen a team hit 3 or 4 times in the same site, and if Lemons is there, they're not getting onto that site. Sputter as well, able to show up. I mean, he's been one of the best low elo players that we've had in this season. So I'm really, really excited to see if he shows up tonight. I know when sometimes he's been kind of struggling, but when he does show up, he's making his value in his games, and he's really going to he's really gonna kind of show out for them and prove that they're ready for this. As we're working on getting some of these players in, what are we waiting on? We're gonna get these players in, but yeah, I'm excited. I think this will be a really good one. Like I said, I mean, it's not just the fact that we have both these teams having never dropped a map just yet. We also haven't really seen them struggle too much. I mean, so tore apart Tots. I don't know if anyone else saw that match, but that was a rough one. I'm gonna put it that way. That was rough. That was not a pretty sight. I think there were a few people who tuned out because we hit like map 2, and that was I don't blame anyone for having lived. And he's Illy. Oh, it was. I'm trying to get people in. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot. That's funny. Sorry. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by the people yapping in lobby. Before we start getting into these games, I want to talk about what maps we're going to be seeing tonight, and it's been an interesting one. For anyone who didn't notice or check the captain's chat notice, we've actually deviated from the rule book. So we are going to be watching, or excuse me, watching. We're going to be using the format that VCT uses for their, I believe it was their lock-in tournament, where instead of having it like we will in grand finals, where Team A is able to pick or ban 2 maps and pick one, it's going to be a matter of kind of back and forth. So it's a little bit more fair, especially because there's not really an upper seed here, because both teams have been able to get this far with being kind of the upper bracket. And we'll be following that tomorrow as well in our lower finals. As it's Lemons holding us up. But yeah, so taking a look at our first map, with both teams having been Icebox and Split. Icebox seems to be a map that not a lot of teams love. So I'm really liking the fact that we have Icebox off of the board. Split, however, has been a map that SLO has loved. So it seems like INT has done a little bit of their research and kind of sat down and figured out that, hey, we're not too worried about at Lotus, but that Split has kind of been worrying us. So they took that off the board. And as you notice, it's going to be Lotus first off the board. Or forced to be picked, excuse me. Lotus has been a kind of staple for SLO for the past 3 seasons. So I'm not terribly surprised to see it here. Followed by Haven. I think that's going to be one that is going to be hard. It's kind of going to rely on who can get those early rounds. I mean, we've seen it go both ways. We've seen when Nerd ended up playing it against... was it the SLR game? I think it was the SLR game. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was the SLR game, where they kind of struggled in those first couple of games, and really were able to come back. So, if with Haven being the way it is, it's hard to really put down who I think will win this. I think that will definitely be the toss-up. I don't hate it as a second map. Kind of get it out of the way, so it's not something you're kind of tossing up later. Sunset, however, I'm kind of surprised to see SLO playing it. I would have expected that Pearl getting picked from them, or even the Ascent, but it got left kind of later. Sunset coming out from SLO, I think is probably going to end up going INT's way. I kind of see it being more a better map for them than it is for SLO. I'm a little curious on why that decision was made, um, and into why we ended up kind of picking that out of slow. We'll see. Maybe I'm gonna get proven wrong. It's entirely possible I get proven wrong. I haven't seen a whole lot of slow playing Sunset, so I don't know. I don't want to call it a toss up, um, but I don't know. I'm gonna create predictions real quick though, before I finish talking about the rest of those maps, so we can go ahead and jump into Discord. Stream chat is open, folks, and we can go ahead and decide on who you think will win. Map one of this, obviously coming out of Lotus, of slow v int Lotus. Excuse me, Jesus. There we go. It's been it's been a day. Excuse me. As we go into dang, we already got 700 points going into int. It's crazy. Let me just go ahead and take some free points while I'm at it. Definitely not. Oh my god, we're at 100 or 1424 for int. I'm glad that people have a lot of what Twitch preds. No, because we want to push people over here. We're out here preying on our downfall. Absolutely, I'm preying on your downfall. Thank you very much. I'm preying on the downfall of the people who show up 7 minutes late. Thank you very much. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I think Pearl's gonna be an interesting one. Slow has been kind of, I don't want to say rough. It has been a little rough for them on Pearl. I'm kind of interested to see how that's gonna go. Oh, hey, it would probably help if I actually decided to set it up properly. Oopsie. My apologies, folks. Let me finish setting this up real quick. Anyway, yeah, Pearl, I don't know. I can't really put it on one team. I don't think I've seen int. I actually don't think I've seen int play Pearl yet. Have they? Who have they played it against? I don't think it's been on stream at the very least, so I have no clue about Pearl for int. Maybe I should have looked at it. I mean, to be fair, I didn't get map bans until way late. So I didn't get to look too much into how teams have been playing some of these maps. But I think Pearl's gonna be one that could be rough. Ascent will most likely go int's way. Bill is kind of the coach, overheated being the coach for int tonight, who's been on Bill. That's what I'm trying to say. Has really loved the map. He's been really good about it. So I see a lot of interesting strategies coming out from him. So I kind of expect that to go int's way. I think Pearl's going to be the one that's going to throw it off. Int picking up Sunset wouldn't be surprised to me, but I think Lotus is going to go towards slow. We've seen how powerful they've been. Obviously they do have a lot of stream time on it, so it really could go either way. But for the most part, I think that this could be, or this most likely will be slow. Holmester's out here all-inning on int, so he's going to second. They're yapping in my chat. I'm trying to talk. We need a higher peel return. Slow. Wait. Wouldn't it be Slomination? Wouldn't you say like Slomination? You just drop the D. Wouldn't that be a lot better, Echo? Right? You're just gonna SL domination? Yeah, but where's the O? It's slow. It's Slomination. Yeah, I know it's in the second letter. I get that, but like it's supposed to be the first letter. What am I doing? What are we doing here? Echo is an interesting person. What is this? I don't need a redhead. What? What? Are you ready to go? Yeah, I'm my thing is updating. Give me one moment. I'm trying to stall while my game is updating. and then we will absolutely play. I'm at 80%. We're so close. I'm really bad about it, man. I'm really bad about waiting until the last moment to update. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but it's okay. Anyway, Woodrow, I promise you, I will have a game for you as soon as possible. As soon as I can hit this button. Right now we're at 90%. There it goes. Now I can go. Give me 1 second. Trying to, where's party code? There we go. And then I throw it in here. Guys, this is clearly the best. They're talking about a GoFundMe. I don't need a GoFundMe for a redhead. All are interesting people. At the very least. And now I can finally get in the game just in one moment. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god, I did it. Yay. We're so cool. We're so hip. Now. They tried to peek the Huzz. They didn't know sitting bums down is what he does. INT winning champs because he's the best cipher in Americas. Okay. Anyway. That was I feel like I need, well, so we have what's it called? Oh my god, I forgot the slow chant. I already forgot the slow chant. Oh my god, what is it? It's you gotta help me out here, Echo. It was something about holy swoop. That's what it was, holy swoop. Give slow the goof. I forgot about that. I forgot it. I knew it was something like that. Anyway. That's enough. That's enough of the stalling. We're finally getting into the game. And well, we've got an interesting one. Bias caster? I'm always gonna be biased. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Holy swoop gives slow the goop. Absolutely. I'm all in on slow. I've got to be biased. I put my money down on it. What do you mean? Of course I'm gonna be biased. What's this? What are we doing here? Anyway, slow pulling out the standard slow comp. Ultra really loves this Gecko, so I'm not too surprised about it. Fade coming out from both teams. Wait, I couldn't gamble. It's still open. It has not closed. It is still open. And here you go. I pinged it. There you go. Look at that. I'm closing it at round 4. That's when it gets closed. Until then, it is you can't vote. Do you not have any peels, or have you already voted? You already put your money in? No, you didn't. There you go. Look at that. Echo put in his peels. All right, folks. We are now up to. I can't do math right now. I'm not even gonna try to count those two. It's like 3,400 something. 3,440. 52? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's somewhere around there. Anyway, as we start heading into game here, yeah, I'm not really surprised about these comps. If you've watched either of these teams play this map, this is pretty standard. So I don't think there's anything crazy getting shown out tonight. Snow obviously in for. Oh my god! Wait, I know it. One of the players, Ghost. Thank you, Ghost. I forgot who. But as we start getting into this match, let's go ahead and take a look at it. We'll watch. We're getting into this first one. They're looking to take this. An early jump out coming out from them.
I must wait a moment.
Holmster's just gonna jump straight in. Mint stuck in backside, trying to hold them down, shooting back. He's gonna try to get off, but Holmster to pick up the first, or Booker, excuse me, to pick up the first kill. Wolf with a trade. Wolf with a, or Frame with one, his own. Wolf backside trying to find one, able to pick up Booker. The snow splatter here. Splatter tries to get off site, but gets taken out by Wolf. And the line to take out Snow. A beautiful retake early coming out from INT. He decided to give up that space real fast and, or sorry, by slow. Jesus, my brain is not here tonight. INT was able to take it real fast, but they were not able to hold on to it. We're gonna see a little bit of a B pop here now. Pushing up. We're gonna take the space. Refighting on the side of C, and they're just gonna retake B to start off early. Homester looking for something, but a stun to find a kill. There's nowhere there for them to fight. Frame through the door, able to pick up the first one. Wolf is just gonna try to walk through here. Trying to find some space, and Snow sitting on this box could be deadly. Don't clear it with the dog. They're gonna clear the box right now. One just gonna drop. Snow looking for a second one. Not able to find it though. Wolf with one of his own. That's all up to Holmster. Not a whole lot of damage because Colt able to pick up two of these players. Holmster looking for one of his own right now. He hears Ultra close by. Trying to sneak up on him. Able to pick up the kill. And it's a gun in his hand now. Looking for one. Trying to find it, but Colt with the headshot to take him apart. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Colt is a deadly pickup on the side of Slow. Getting this all 13 round Slow win. 13-0 coming out from our analyst Echo Heli. Not actually an analyst, but we're gonna pretend he's the chat analyst. Coming up from him now. Old Man Terry? What do you mean Old Man Terry? What? I'm not even that old. What is this? Young Man Terry, more like. Some Young Man Terry in here. Face data looking for one of his own. Already popping out. Able to pick up Holmster. Data. I think it's stunned now. They're trying to hold the space. 8 fully in the hands of Slow as they've hard fought this. And it's going to be all of INT rotating over. I need to find this space. INT's going to find a little bit. Something. Tripwire's going to pick up one. He's getting a lot of information, looking for something, and through the smoke, able to pick up one. Splatter looking for one of his own. It's going to be Snow to fall as well. Splatter, less player remaining. Trying to hunt down INT, or Mint right now, excuse me. Looking for it, but no, Mint with the kill. And this is what I'm talking about, folks. Mint may be that low elo player, but don't put him down. He's been a deadly gun so far this last few weekends. He's really been picking it up. And 3-0 right now for the side of INT. As we're gonna head into our clear comms round and listen in and see how they're gonna change things up.
Alert.
You want me to flash? They've been kind of just sitting back.
Until they start fighting
I'm
from
gonna
now,
eye, I'm
just
gonna
take
eye,
it
no flash.
a little utilia.
Yeah.
3A, just DFC. I'm gonna even go with you guys. I'll go be over.
One was right here. Took a shot at me.
I'm stunning pillar.
Is it
Omen
trip?
from Fight, just fight Ben, fight Ben.
Fighting bench.
There's gonna be so much water. There's gonna be a lot of water.
I just don't smoke
Don't fight,
yet.
don't fight, water.
I have their shock, We need to get the bomb down, Splatter. You have the bomb.
Oh, I have the bomb, yep. I'm stupid.
Trip top side.
They're flooding,
One
flooding.
flank.
I think there's one on door.
I'm flashing to counter their flood. Swing main. 57.
Dude,
Good eco, we got the bomb down.
They're just abusing us with this post.
Yeah, we need to use some util for anti-flood. Like a trip or a seize or
Yeah.
or even like I should save stun.
yeah, I think
I'm gonna
I
save
think
stun.
let's try. Let's
Coming out of that clear comms round, and I think the big thing I have to say is, even though they're down 4-0, there's still a lot of ideas coming out. Specifically, there's sub Snow right now, trying to help them find some value. It seems like they've really just been struggling to hold any space, especially on C, a site that you really need to push through and find more space. They got into the site and then just got util spammed and kept losing bodies. That kill from Frame was huge. Trying to hunt down Ultra right now. I know he's on site. His stud is going to miss. Excuse me. He wolfed through this wall looking for some of his own. Would have picked up a kill. They do lose Colt in the process. At this point, with mid going down. Excuse me. Should be a huge round now for INT. Able to pick up Ultra as well. Wolf knows he's there now, and Lemon's looking for it. Limha's able to pick up the kill. And INT finally finding their own. That was a huge round coming out from them. They really needed that. Oh. You can't beat Limha's, Echo. There's nothing you can do there. He's just too powerful.
This goes here.
You gotta understand. He's just him. That's just how it goes. Anyway. Looking for some value off of this round. Keep in mind, they do have a lot of money still on the board. And they've got no ults on the side of SLO, but 2 on the side of INT. They're very close to a few, though, on the side of SLO. And frame data. Right here. Look at this insert. Just off the basis of information off of sound is huge. He's going to look for Limha's, but he's not able to pick it up.
I know
They expected it. An ult to give him a little bit more information, as they're going to be looking to push up here. Holmester's trying to get through. Get this space for them. Able to find backside as well. Smoke to hold it down. Ultra's going to drop. And Holmester's going to drop as well. Booker going to pick up one. A breach stun coming out. And a Gecko ult to follow as well. They all get stunned looking for something, but meant to fall. Money remaining. Snow able to kind of pick them apart. And was that a breach stun coming out from Snow? I didn't actually get to see who popped that. Yeah, what? Oh, breach. Snow's the only breach. Okay, so he ulted his teammates. He ulted his teammates. You know what? It worked. It worked. I thought they had a breach on the other side. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot they pick up Gecko. Yeah, I mean, even though Snow ended up ulting 3 of his teammates, he ended up getting the kills. He was able to find a lot of value out of it. And so that was, yeah, I agree. Okay, that was huge coming out from them. More early information. So we're gonna spot 3 on A. So it's gonna be another C push. I'm gonna pick up Mound for free. Excuse me. Yeah, able to pick up Mound for free. I'm gonna give that up. You're not quite sure where they want to take. Really rotate as well, as two members are going to pick up B. There's Ultra left alone over here to hold Rubble. I'm going to find something. Holmester's running up. Flash. Not going to find anyone, and Holmester's going to drop, though. He's going to get found, and Ultra directly walks into the smoke here. This could be huge. Just play out of it. I'm not going to expect him to sit in here. They do expect it. Snow able to pick it up. Picks up the second one as well. Let's find one on the Colt. It's all up to Mint now. I'm going to find this round, or at least a little bit of value. Snow getting his bomb planted for tree. They're all going to be able to fall back now. Got a little bit of utility to work off of. He at least has himself a smoke to work off of. They're playing close. Look at this high-low coming out from them, though. This high-low. They've got the camera to work off of. Mid looking for something. Smoke coming out. He's looking for these players. Doesn't expect them all to be in tree. They're gonna start spraying through. Able to pick up one. It's gonna be Mint dropping Booker. But still 2 guns left alive. And this has been a great comeback so far to the side of INT. Able to pick up a lot of value off of these rounds, where they were really struggling previously. That adaptation coming out from INT now. To start slowing it down a little bit. Excuse me. They notice that SLO plays fast. They say, hey, look, they're taking A fast. They're taking it with a lot of utility. Let's wait until they rotate. Give them a little bit of something to rotate off of, and then work our way back. Work it slow, work the map, find their space. And here's another fast play coming out from SLO. They're trying to catch these C players that are trying to fake. They're just going to fight back. Splatter able to pick up one. A flash. Snow's going to be able to pick one. Lemon's looking for one of his own. Colt with a trade. And look at the side of A. Already full in their hands. It's too slow, members here. Excuse me, Jesus. I'm all yawns today. As SLO is gonna be able to keep themselves 2 players left alive now.
There.
Ult and Frame looking for some space. We've still got some utility
Spike
from both.
planted.
Data's got both of these satchels to work off of. I love Holmester's position here. He gets to notice that as soon as we see the fact that neither of them are up, they're both coming from stairs. He's gonna spot at least one of them. I don't know if he spotted Colt. Smoke coming out as well. Colt trying to clear this backside fast. Able to be picked up. Lemons through the smoke, able to grab 2. It now bringing it fully back to even. 4-4 now. They had a rocky start, but it's been absolutely great for them. We're gonna jump into a timeout now for SLO. Let's listen to what they're listening to, or they're talking about.
Wait, I don't know if I've ever asked you this, Cole. Would you rather be bro or chip?
Bro or chip?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
bro.
No
Oh,
way.
yeah, that's what
This
I'm
is what they're
saying.
using a timeout
Bro
for?
is definitely the right choice.
There's no way.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
That's just
Valorant type shit. So they're gonna hit A or C. They won't hit B. I know this to be true.
kind of scared to be.
Yeah, but if they hit B, we can just retake. They're gonna waste bullets on the hit. We should probably buy for next this round. I'm down to just like.
They're all one off from orb. Or all,
I'm down to just
or have
like
all.
fucking 4 people cross mound or some shit.
Alright.
I think
You
they're
just
gonna
wanna
like.
just be chilling
Cause
behind
they
them?
don't tend to use a lot of util on mound. Like I think they'll just kind of come out here with their neon slide. If we just hold for the left side, we'll kill him, and then they'll be forced to use a breach ult or something. Like once we get the first kill or so, once we get a breathing, I guess some breathing room, we should back up. Just because I'm a little worried about neon or sorry ults.
Okie dokie.
Ow.
Well, yeah, that was the timeout of all time. I'm gonna say that. That was There's gonna be a bro or chip rotated. What? Is this some like lore I'm supposed to know and I don't? I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, heading to this next round now, because I've lost my mini map. Figure out how to get my mini map back. Oh wait, I don't know how to get my mini map back. Wait, give me 1 second. I lost my mini map, chat. It's turned off. How do I turn it back on? Oh god. Least scuffed Underpeel stream ever. 1 second. How do you I didn't even know you could do that. I'll go apostrophe. Is not doing anything. Probably because I was hitting the wrong button. Anyway, I have a mini map again. As Wolf is looking for a fight. I need to take it. And be able to TP out. TP's over. Spotted last second, so he's gonna fake it. Splatter. Something zone. They're not able to find it. They're gonna leave, and Limha's able to walk up through B and get one onto Mint. A once again in the hands of excuse me. Oh my god, I forgot about this nerd. Look at this nerd. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's got a trip or a thing up there. Oh. Average Cypher main, bro. I swear. One's gonna drop. Trade. Now it's all up to Wolf here. 2v1. Find this could be huge. All he has to work with is this eye, and it's already gone. Okay, well, that's one way to throw away utility. Time's a ticking, no utility to work off of. Standing in the middle of his cage. Blind going out as well to slow them down. No swing as they're set up for the trade. Lima is able to pick it up, though. INT picking up their 5th round in a row. Maybe if we weren't spending half of the timeout talking about potato chips, whatever the hell that was supposed to be about. We could have talked a little bit more about what's going on. And honestly, it's just been A. Their liability has been A. They're gonna rotate Mint over to C. Try to work him right now, but I mean he's been doing well prior to that kind of 5th round. And he kind of fell off, I'm not gonna lie. He was really struggling to hold A. There seems like a lot of times where C would not go their way and they rotate back over. Trying to work their way up. INT's trying to work their way up B now. Everybody's here to work together. Looking for something. Setting up on the crossfire. Has to swing through and finds one on the Ultra. Excuse me? Just straight through the smoke, able to pick up Ultra. Where are the cheating allegations when I need them? Wolf looking for one of his own. Up on this angle with his Phantom. It'd be deadly if you can find Holmster, but a jump from Holmster to prevent that from happening. I was gonna go out to slow them down. But they're looking for a fight here. TP across. He's gonna open up 4. And they're gonna start heading over towards C. Keep in mind, they do still have Mint over here. But a Holmster with this ult, looking for this kill. Not able to find it. Mint's gonna grab it. And Snow the trade. Frame is looking for something of his own. TP's back, but it's Booker on the flank.
One enemy remaining.
Snow trying to find a fight. Still has to get this bomb down. Wolf is gonna get spotted. He's so low health. Both of these players are. Snow versus Colt. And we've decided the debate on who's the better unguardable player, as Colt is gonna pick up that kill. And finally find a round for Slow. Holy Swoop gives Slow the goop indeed. If we keep saying it enough, maybe they'll start winning more rounds, Echo. 5-5 now as we're approaching this half, and it has really been anyone's game so far. We've seen huge momentum coming out from both teams, but with Slow having just cut that momentum, whoever can take this into the next half could be huge. Looking for one on C as they're just trying to hunt down the low elo player right now, it seems. Didn't do him too much good last round, as we've got a double setup as Hunter barely misses them. Mint with a beautiful little kill. Able to find more damage before falling. Keep in mind, the damage was there. Splatter with the bolt coming out. Frame Data trying to look for something. One is going to get grabbed. Though, with a double kill, able to pick up some damage right there. Wolf and Colt left last alive. A blind coming out as he's looking to fight this player, already able to pick it up, but a trade coming out from Booker as Booker's looking for this ace now. 4 kills already off the board. Wolf has got 2 dogs to work with. He's gonna try to find one, but not enough. Expecting someone close by. Let's use Snow to finish it off. 5-6 now. INT picks up another kill. We're approaching this half. I would love to see INT picking up this last one. This could be huge for them. Keep in mind, whatever I was gonna say, Sing apparently has something more important to say. What's up, Sing? That is my name. You're speaking facts before they happen? Yeah. Oh, yeah, my bad. Let me I forgot that y'all are like a 3-second delay. I will fix that. A going towards the side of INT. So they're gonna move themselves over. No one over here to really slow it down. They seem to shove as many players over on C side. They're going to be looked to get grabbed. Ultra instead to find that trade. And goes down. A few kills coming out side of INT to find this. Stuck off of the stun. Lemon's looking for one of his own. Pick it up. Oh, last one left alive now. Smoke to work off of. Lemons coming to that site. Find the space. Able to pick up the kill. Colt only has one more player to defend with, and it's gonna be Splatter falling. Colt with a kill. SLO put 6 to 6.
Clutch.
What a half coming out. Beautiful clutch coming out from Colt.
Switching sides.
Now, I wouldn't give either of these teams momentum going to that half. That one-to-one trade was crucial for the side of SLO. They needed it to really solidify that they were cutting that momentum coming out. As we get twos, is that my new name, twos? Please no. Anything but that. SLO loves attack. I did know this. I did know that SLO loves attack. Well, 6-6 now. Let's see how much they actually love attack. Snow looking for stun here. If you find it, that could be huge. Out. Looking for a fight. Gonna pick up one. One coming out as well as they're fighting B right now. Snow with 2 of his own, and Holmster to find the last one. SLO getting absolutely demolished in a specified or a attempted masterclass coming out from them as they try to hit B in the most predictable SLO play ever. I don't know if everyone knows, but SLO pistol round consists of, or on Lotus specifically, consists of hitting B every time. I think it's actually a miracle it's taken teams this long to figure that out. I could have told you that like halfway through the season.
Goes there. Yes, this should do.
That's literally not true. Watch every stream match from SLO on Lotus every time. I swear to God, every time they've hit. If it's a pistol round and they're on attack, they hit B. It's actually insane how many times. It's like dedication at this point. I can't lie. Look at this. They're hitting B again. That's crazy. Who would have thunk it? A in the hands of INT. Holmster's trying to hold this down right now. Looking for what they can. Waiting to shove out into B. Smoke's coming out now. I'm gonna jump out. Ooh, Lemons to cut it down. Holmster to fall. Splatter with one of his own. Lemons with one more. And Booker to clean it up. It's 8 now. It's an eco? I'm aware it's an eco. Did you know that there are other sites that you could hit on an eco? Like C? I'm just saying. Just putting that out there. You can hit other sites on an eco. You don't have to hit B.
Right there.
Well, as I've stopped hating on SLO. Ultra looking for flash here. I'm gonna pick up anyone though. There's no one playing too close by. I'm looking for some early information here. Really nothing being given to them. Holmster is sitting up on this box, I guess, here. Waiting for something to happen. They're really not giving him anything. Sitting, waiting. They're splitting up now. Looking for something to get some space here. They can get a kill on B, they can go through this door. Look at the C players. They're so far back right now. Giving up this space, realizing, hey, it's a lot better to retake. As they're going to come through this door now. Utility coming out. Data looking for some space. One's going to get found off of the breach stun. Ult coming out, but Data already able to pick up a kill. Snow looking to stop this plant now. It's going to come out.
30 seconds left.
It's not going to get stopped. Plant going down as Brain Data is looking for something. Meant to pick up 1, 2 for Snow. A flash coming out as Snow finishes it off. No, he doesn't. He misses. Mint able to pick it up. Finisher's still going to find it. But Mint's still alive. He's able to keep onto his gun. That's a blunder. Timeout, though, coming out for slow. Let's listen to what they're talking about.
That's fair.
Probably
I guess.
just had like one guy rebel, and then
But they never broke breakable. So like, where did they rotate? They just went all through spawn.
Probably, I mean, it was neon, so.
Unless they broke it insta, and we just didn't hear. Okay. I don't know. They have an overwhelming amount of utility for retakes and stuff. So we should hit in the timings while they're not ready. Or like once they fight up, we should just immediately refight them and then kill them all. Like because they're
I'm down for the
probably
refight A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. We just refight A on time. We have to slam the site afterwards though.
I think
So,
we do the.
if you're ready to
seize
fight?
nade.
Sure.
Y'all
Yeah.
blind rubble, and we can seize nade.
Well, the neon goes wide rubble. We can just
Yeah, then we
seize nade
omen
rubble.
blindly.
Okay,
I have my
yeah, that
bot
works.
molly.
Are we buying this round or no?
Mid is rich.
Eco is kind of.
I mean, I still have the rifle from last round. I can give it to someone else. If you're trying to have a hero rifle.
I'm down to murder people. I'll just cross
Yeah.
rubble insta.
Yeah, that's a plan of all time. I don't know. I think I just have an issue with the fact that they're not forcing me to use enough of utility. They're giving up A really easily. It's not even an attempt on a fight. So a lot of times they're just gonna leave one person on A and rotate. So they get these real fast early rotates coming out. If they just waited a little bit longer and like waited till this like look right now, here we go. This is exactly what I want to see. Utility coming out. Walter's trying to keep himself alive. Wall goes up. They're gonna push back. They're gonna give up that space. Look at this. They're now gonna have to fight back with more utility. A lot of utility coming out from the side of, from the side of slow. Wolf able to pick up one splatter with a trade. Wolf's gonna be able to take off one back to Lunar. Splatter's looking for one of his own. Not able to pick it up though. Shot through the smoke, not enough to find anyone. So Wolf is just gonna walk up and find it. Limbers and Booker last left alive, walking through, trying to find this space. Excuse me. Booker, they're gonna clear tree now. Tree clear, they're looking for their fights. Coming out towards Wolf, able to pick it up. Booker looking for a second, but Colt with a trade. Lemons able to pick up one as well. Now left up to Colt and Lemons. He's gonna swing. Colt able to pick it up. Another round going towards the side of slow, or a round finally going towards the side of slow. As their second timeout ended up working. Like I said, I liked the fact that they retook it post. They didn't just say, "Oh, look, they're probably all A," because I mean, it had gotten really comfortable with just giving up that space. But we're gonna jump into a slow clear comms and listen to what they're talking about.
Let's make some chaos.
Nothing. Let's just hit.
They're fighting
Yeah,
C.
They're
perfect
keep
save.
trapping. They keep trapping. One in omen, or one in tree.
I'm gonna blind this guy tree.
Neon's running C. Neon's running flank. Watch it bind.
Go sniper on site.
I'm blind, you're limb frame.
In the cage dead.
There's one close up.
Jump spammed. 80 and 3. Can we just find him and fight him?
TP.
TP'd. One flank.
We get one done.
Okay, yeah.
I'll play.
I'm sitting tree, I'm sitting tree. We can play cross. We're probably gonna re-hit. Opening door, they're gonna spray me definitely. 40
Don't
omen.
be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. We need fights.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep, I'm dog.
80 on omen.
Yep, dog.
Nice.
Another one. Last one, three.
Out. Front side.
Player standing.
Minis.
Off.
Them down.
What's the box?
Play time.
Off.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
Good
Yeah.
shot.
Can we recreate that peak, bro?
No, he's dead.
Final hottest I've ever heard worth yelling, bro.
Holy swoop gives slow the goop indeed. Where's that? Wait, where's the other one? Let me pull the other one. I gotta have the other one up for when Limhuz does something. No, I mean a much better round coming out from them. It feels like they definitely woken up on the attack. It didn't take them nearly as long as it did take INT. But this could be huge for them, as they've kind of figured out what's going on from the side of INT, as INT is changing up their playbook. Really taking a lot of space here. Frame looking for one of his own. Gonna get body blocked though. Missing this smoke could be huge, and he's gonna get found out. Booker up close looking for a bite of his own. He's gonna fall. Otter pushing out. Homster's looking for some kills. Gonna be level up to Homesters. He's gonna fall. A lot of damage though on the side of INT. Already able to take 3 guns off of the board. So they're gonna back up and try to take this space, or take this words.
Spike planted.
This plant. Set up for post, or set up for CT post plant. They're gonna high load themselves. Looking for something to work off of. I love this little setup right here that they've got. Spider's gonna have to find something. He's gonna check behind him just to make sure that there isn't gonna be anything weird. Spider, some space. He's got 2 dogs to work off of. He's gonna swing TT and fall. Wolf. 9-9 now. Gonna be even back up. For a much needed setup and a timeout coming out from the side of INT. Let's listen into them and see what they're talking about.
Take a break, right? Take a deep breath, because everything we're doing is fine. We're just a little bit hasty with our comms. We're just rushing a little bit too much. So just take a breath, take the minute, relax, talk about a pre-round, talk about what's gonna happen if something happens, and then proceed, move on. Because honestly, all we need to do is just take a breath.
Yes, sir. Type shit, sir.
Type shit, sir.
Yeah, we just lost a couple rounds just because we're like 1 or 2 seconds desync to each other, where if we just took a breath and moved on, we'd be fine. So
yeah, they've been really
deep
close
breath,
rounds.
Yeah,
we're chilling. I think we go back to our A fight. They haven't proved they can just slam C and win, so I don't think we really need to fight Rebel that hard. Let's kind of fight harder for their reclear. It's like expect an A reclear here. Okay. So you guys don't leave quite as fast.
Alright, I'm gonna play.
Well, lovely timeout coming out from boy, I love inting overheated. As we get into this next round, we'll see if that talk to kind of calm them down will be enough to really find them around here, because they need to start this momentum back up. They need to start taking control of this game once again. And, well, they've already taken control of their inner piece. B-Pop looking ready for the side of INT. Or SLO, excuse me. Pop out if they can. Already so up. Past this trip. It's gonna be free. If they're gonna pop this B-trip, a smoke going out. And they're gonna fight back through this door. Aim data. Find some space here. For one of its own. Limha's able to pick the kill. They spotted the smoke and a beautiful kill coming out from him. He's gonna continue to keep fighting here. Bomb is gonna manage to make its way down. They're gonna ult. Limha's able to find one. Limha's able to find two. Colt lasts alive, and Homester is gonna get the last one. And unfortunately, there's no way a second ace gets taken from my man Limha's. You know what went wrong there? In the mighty words of Trevor, they tried to peek the Huz. They didn't know sitting bums down is what he does. INT winning champs because he's the best Cypher in Americas. Oh, look at that. Echo already had it set up. Beautiful. I mean, I scrolled up, but really great work coming out from him. Wait, why doesn't it? That's weird. It's a round coming out from them. It's able to pick up one of their own. They're looking for some more. Someone's looking for something, but it's gonna be this fight on A that's really gonna be the hallmark of INT. Trying to see if they can see anyone swinging through the smoke, but it's really not being given to them. as frame data. And throw a molly. They're gonna climb into C. Lemons is gonna have to be careful here. He's got this trip to work off of. But his site has been taken at this point.
Here.
Wolf getting this plant down. They don't know where he is. They don't know he's close by. They know he's there now. Not missing his shots. If Frame can find this kill, this could be huge. Coming up on the other side here. A lot of these players are looking to fight through now. Frame Data to walk through, able to pick up one. Looking for a second one, but gonna get shut down. It's all up to Wolf now. Huge amount of damage as Wolf finds one more of his own. Already on 3 kills. He's gonna find the 4th one. Grab the clutch. And what a thrifty. I believe that was thrifty, right? Am I wrong? Pretty sure that was a thrifty. Huge one coming out from Wolf. 100% huge coming out from my goat, Wolf. A wolf in your wall. That man, and that wolf is barking. It's the howling. They can't see the moon. I don't know. That's about all I got. 10-10 now, as neither team. Oh woo-wee. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize now. Neither team really able to find a huge lead in this game. As Homester finds one, but gets shut down by Colt. Very close by. He's able to dodge that flash. It's gonna be Snow to pick up the kill now. Looking for a second one. Beautiful kill coming out from them. Really just back, forth, left, right, and center. They're gonna find, I think, picking up that round with a lot of utility. Very aggressive.
Yes,
Beautiful plays coming out from it. Wait, Wolf hit Ascendant? Alex, clearly you have a new role model that you should be following. If he could get from silver to ascendant, then you can get from bronze to diamond. I mean, it's not gonna be by Sunday, unfortunately, but you can see if you can potentially get to diamond by the end of the year. You gotta take some tips from him. SLO is gonna be taking A from INT. Oh, there's some damage here. It's a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough to really end anyone. They're going to fight their way up this rope, and one's going to fall. Another one close by, and Ultra did like a kill off of that Sheriff. He's going to fall off and framed with one of his own. Trying to find it, trying to push through.
I know exactly.
Coming back here, looking to try to keep it alive. The last two are going to fall. Booker with a 3K of his own.
No charges
right now. Ron's 2? That's not bad.
Push a button. Save the day.
No worries. Look, Alex, I'm on a climb of my own. I'm back up to plat 2. I need to hit diamond by the end of the summer, which can't be that hard. I just have to find the desire to sit down and play. But watching INT play this right now, I'm no longer a doubter. I'm becoming an INT fanboy from the way that they're playing Lotus here. I kind of like it. Can't lie. We'll start looking for something off of this flash, but it's not going to be able to spot anyone. This frame data is trying to fight up for the space. Someone's over here. Excuse me, with a raise rocket jump. And it's going to catch frame data, stop the ult from getting a lot of damage. That could have been deadly if he had shot in the right place. It's not going to happen. A dog coming through the smoke as Limhus is looking to push through it. They're going to continue fighting. Colt looking for one of his own. They're too close by. Limhus Wolf and Frame grabbing one of their own piece. And they don't see Homester. He's able to pick up one. Spots Colt nearby. A slide's going to find one, but Colt to shut it down. Barely holding on to this round. INT has... What? How are you even supposed to twos? Is it twos? L's? How the fuck am I supposed to say that? Like 2? I think it's like 2. That sounds accurate. Match point now for both team, or for overtime, excuse me. But if INT's able to close this out, this could be a huge starter for map 1. We're walking up. Deadly.
Cover going out.
Tejas? Like Tejo, but without the J? Or H, I guess? Well, able to pick up 1. Able to pick up 2! I'm sure with one of his own. Already a great start to this round. SLO's got to find a way to fight this back. Gotta pick up as many of these solo fights as they can. Try to make them as unfair as possible. Booker's holding CT right now. Able to get away without a whole lot of damage. Snow looking for something of a fight. They're gonna push back. Fight on Snow, but ends up falling. It's all up the Ultra 1v5. The only thing keeping them back in this map. Booker on the other side. They're gonna finish off map 1. Take us to the end of Lotus. 13-11 for INT. As I've lost all faith in SLO, unfortunately. But before we talk about the end of that map and jump into the next one, we're going to jump to a 5-minute break. We will be right back. Don't go too far, as this is the only map 1 of a best of 5 series. We'll be right back. Don't go too far. Apologies, folks. Let's get ready for a map 2. After an exciting little first map, we're going to be getting ready to go into this next series in just a moment. But yeah, I gotta agree there. I hope that losing Lotus wasn't the kind of I hope that losing Lotus, their first map pick, isn't going to kind of break the mental going into this next one. We'll be jumping into Haven in just a moment. But let's talk a little bit about Lotus. Started off real strong for SLO. I mean, we were looking at that 4-0 scoreline, and I was really feeling it. I thought that was going to be SLO's map. I really kind of expected a whole lot to come out of them. But to kind of finish off the series that way, I don't know. I don't know if that was kind of what we needed. Almost being able to kind of pick it up. Almost able to Sorry, my brain just shut off for a moment. But yeah, almost able to pick it up. Almost able to take it to that OT time. But we're gonna be jumping into Haven here in just a moment, as I'm really excited to see how this is gonna go. I think this is going to be kind of the tone setter for the rest of this series. SLO ended up losing their map pick. If they can pick up the map from INT, this could be huge. But they have to find that first. They have to take this map. And so this is going to be a crucial one right now. Because keep in mind, if they end up losing this, that not only puts them on series point, but they have lost 2 maps back to back after not having lost a single map for 4 straight games. So this will be a huge one. As we jump into our Haven agent select, let's take a look at what people are bringing. Some pretty common stuff. Yoru coming out from Snow can find a huge amount of information. We love to see him kind of bringing that in. Homester with the ISO is going to be interesting. A lot of teams have started doing this to kind of help isolate their Sentinel. Try to find them, especially if they can find Mint. We saw 2 weekends ago, Cryet tried to do this against Mint, and he was getting shut down. So if Homester, if Mint can do that to Homester, that would be huge for the morale of SLO. We saw he was kind of gunning already in map 1, so I'm really excited to see if he can do this again. But like I said, it's really going to come down to who can pick up this this next map. This could be huge for INT if they can kind of shut down SLO and already start off the series and say, hey, look, not only is this our map, but we took yours as well. And so they'd be going into that 3rd map with so much mental, so much kind of momentum as well. So while we get ready to head into Haven now, let's sit down and let's take a little break. Make sure that y'all have your snacks. Make sure you have your water while we prepare ourselves for Haven. I hope this moment of quiet calm before this next map. That is not Haven. Why is okay? My Haven button's not working, which is really unfortunate. I don't know why my Haven button's not working. I realized that way too late. Well, whatever. Anyway, we're going to be jumping now into Haven to check out how this map is going to go. We're going to be starting off staring at our boy Limhuz now. Looking for what he can work off of. Really Cam to find some information. Able to spot Mint out. There's going to be frame data over on the side of A. Find the space and look at Homester here. Walking up. Ultra's going to get spotted off of his shoulder. Booker. Able to get that damage out. Lemon's trying to find one through it, but they're going to be pushed directly into the setup of Lemons. He only has 1 trip to work off of. He's going to see if he can't find something out of it. Wolf trying to climb up and find this space, but with Bomb going down and the trip dead, It's not able to find much value off of this setup. They're holding on to garage. They know they have this space. I was gonna try to push out. A flash coming out. Wolf to fall. Mint to fall. Lemons to fall out of garage. As more players are gonna fall on the side of INT than it is SLO. 3 left alive for SLO as they tear apart the retakers. And I forgot to swap. Well, okay, overlay swapped. My bad. I forgot to swap it. I forgot to hit a button. Whoopsie. But dang it, I hate when I do that. Anyway, we're gonna be looking down the barrel of SLO having picked up their first round. Not INT. That's really unfortunate. But it's okay. INT looking to walk up here. SLO try to find some early space. 2 already off of the board. Great damage so far coming out from them. Colt able to pick up 2. Booker's last left, or Booker and Snow last left alive. Booker's gonna TP out. Not able to pick up any of these guns, but look at that. They have picked up 2 kills. Huge amount of damage off of very little cost for them. Those gonna end up leaving. No guns going towards Booker or Snow, as they could potentially try to go pick up both of those guns coming out from Frame and Wolf. As they're going to move over towards C and do just that. Bomb goes down on A. And it's not planted very well, I can't lie. They have it set up as a safe plant instead of the corner plant. And they're all separated. This could be huge. He's going to get spotted off of that trip. And wait, is that an invincible trip? It's a one-way trip. That's insane. Beautiful little trick. And he's going to be able to pick up 1 as well. Tries to get that cross, but a stun and a dart slow him down. Mint to swing. And this is what I was talking about. As soon as you see Mint start heating up, that's exactly what INT needs. Or sorry, SLO needs. As they're going to be able to pick up their second round. As a buy round comes out now for the side of INT.
This is a nice spot.
This is one they need. We saw them last time when they started off. What is this trip? I'll go with it. I'll go with it.
This goes here.
Okay, this is an interesting little setup coming out from Lemons. Looking for more out of him. He needs to get at least 1 kill. He wasn't able to get it on his first setup. With Darth coming out, he's gonna spot 1 of the trips. He's gonna work into this smoke now, trying to fight through it. For some damage, and Wolf in the smoke's gonna find him. Splatter, Holmster left last alive. This is huge for SLO. Look how much they've been able to do. Able to kind of keep a lot of guns from that last round. Really helping them find this. They're both solo now. Gotta work through it. And they've gotta find some of these picks. They've already lost so much off of dying so many, or losing so many bodies on their buy round. This is going to be deadly for their eco. As SLO is looking to fight for these kills, they're going to be pushing over towards Splatter. He's going to have to look for at least 1. They're fighting, trying to hunt him down, but Splatter's just going to leave. No damage going their way. And as we start heading into this clear comms round here in just a second, look at the economy of INT. It's absolutely torn apart. They have 2 rifles on the board. They're going to force these... Maybe they're not going to force the buy. No, I don't think... Alright, I can't tell. They're like half forcing the buy and half not forcing the buy. We're going to jump into this clear comms round and see how SLO is going to handle this next round.
And then Sova grass, and just be ready to stun and fight. Yeah, you crouch Wolf, and then we murder. Smoke A, fighting A.
I can
They
join
just
clear
shot
A
it.
if
They
we
didn't
want.
even start.
1B.
Yeah, can we drum clear A? Can we get ready to do that?
I'm on the way.
Camera
I feel like
taken
there's one
out.
push up close right.
Broke my camp C, but I broke that
What's
camp.
left is clear.
I'm holding for it.
Push
Yeah,
right
short
clear.
dead. This fucking
Short
idiot.
dead.
Give me real gunfights, I'll murder you every fucking time. Alright, anyway.
That's okay.
Short.
Yippee!
I
They're
mean,
running
we can be as
TV.
fast as I can. They could be close right. I don't know. How we good?
One's left.
Could be hell. Could be hell.
That was clear.
I'm blind. I'm just
Oh,
like,
fuck, 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 fuck.
Out.
Stinger, right side, backside, hell.
Nice.
Nice. Nice shot. Dude, I killed Silva on accident instead of fucking Omen.
You wouldn't die that last turn. I can buy.
I can
Yo,
buy
guys,
some.
I want my ult low key.
Extended that a little bit so that we can hear their beautiful singing. I mean, you could tell, even after having lost that last map, their vibes are so high still. SLO's looking to dominate this map.
Right here.
But we've seen this before coming out from them. They started this off the same way in Lotus. I'd like to see a little bit of an adaptation coming out from INT to really find themselves around now. But they've got to make that adaptation. Frame Data looking to push out. Snow able to pick up one, but Limhuz with that ult gives them full control of C. Was that through the wall? That was. Booker looking for something off of this kill. Able to pick up one and a lot of damage. Almost finds Colt through the wall. Find that last one. Able to pick up both of those last two kills. And that was exactly the round that INT needed. Hell, we've seen them do this before. This is almost a play-by-play of the last one. We need a timeout from SLO. You cannot let them start this movement. We saw it in the last map. They were able to pick up 5 afterwards. So if INT can do the same thing, we could be looking like an absolute rewrite of, or not, well, I guess rewrite. Carbon copy of Lotus. I don't know what word to use there, but it's gonna be up to INT to find that as well. They've been able to get themselves back into this game off that round, but they've got to continue. As Snow tries to do something with his op, able to pick up Colt. Spike's gonna go down. The smoke coming out as well. Looking to take this up. Trying to find one through the smoke, but the spray's not gonna find anyone. They've got full control of short. Look at this right here. Snow is another one. They've got to clear this op on short, as Wolf is going to jump spot this and look for it. Swing coming out is just going to miss. He's going to be able to get himself out now. He's going to re-clear long, and look at this. This could be huge. On short at this point. Snow's going to reset himself up in long and splatter in the smoke. Deadly. One's going to fall. It's going to be splattered, though. Wolf's going to take him off frame to find Snow on long, and A fully in the control of SLO. Booker and Lemons left alive. Booker's going to fall. Lemons last left alive. 3 players on the board to find. We've seen him do it before. Smoke's going to go down, though. We've got this double up set up from long. There's nothing for sure. Wolf is going to get found. Frame is going to get found. There's only one left alive. It's Ultra versus Lemons. Ultra to swing. Find the kill. And folks, there is no rewrite of that last map.
You're doing something wrong.
So we're going to see INT all. Let me put in my prediction before. Don't forget to... I'm going to give you all about one more round to finish putting in your predictions. And then I am closing it. Because I put mine in, so I don't want to be hypocritical. Alrighty. Round 7 now. This should be huge for INT. Or for SLO, excuse me. If they can keep building this momentum, finding this early rounds, especially on their attack that they love. Sure, clear that. Because he's gonna leave. They're gonna make it sound like it was just him and he left. There's still 2 players here. Still forced up. And they're gonna take full control of Garage. Lemons in this corner. Not the triple work off. Looking for anything, but runs out of damage. Frame Data's gonna find that kill. And that was what they needed. It's not gonna be in this corner. Gonna get hunted down. Get found. Mint with one of his own. Left Snow and Holmster. Snow's trying to find something to work on. Wolf is gonna find that. kill, excuse me. Mr. Last 5. Nothing for his efforts. 6-1 now for SLO. And they're looking deadly on Haven. We need to find some sort of answer. Some sort of callback. For INT. Where's the timeout? We need a timeout. Something coming out the way of INT. They need to take a second and figure out how they're going to be able to answer for this. Because so far they really haven't had a whole lot. It's just been SLO shutting them down. Now, he could be the shutdown that SLO is going to be looking for. Booker's up close. This one's going to get pushed off. No damage going out towards Booker as far as I can tell. They're looking for their fights. I'm sure they'll try to back up here. Get shut down by frame data. They've been on a heater so far. No looking for one of his own. Gonna TP out the smoke. He's gonna find Booker in the face of Wolf. Gonna pick up 2. Splatter. Has to find something. Lemon's on the flank could be huge here. But I think he got spotted. Yes, he did. He got spotted by frame data. He was able to get himself to safety, but the information is already there. He's gonna try to jump the trip and gets flashed and shot and left. Splatter would die. As Wolf has an insane round. 8 rounds in now. And this has just been SLO's game. I can't lie. It really hasn't been a whole lot other than SLO just tearing them apart. They haven't had a whole lot of work together. As we're gonna see a timeout coming now from INT.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Okay.
we just need to make sure that our plan is cleared during the round, where it's like, if we're playing for retake, then we shouldn't be dying before the bomb goes down. If we're playing to flood site, then we should be flooding with utility altogether, because we've kind of just been going one by one when we flood. Make sure that we're reiterating the plan mid-round. We're coming with utility we have for the plan. Make sure we're following the plan. It is Haven. We should get like 3 or 4 rounds here on defense, and we're chilling on attack. So focus and lock up, find a way to get their ults out, play around it, and then get ours back online 1-1.
Yeah.
We got this. Let's go.
I'm
Alright,
fucking.
Wasico.
I'm walking out mid to kill this fucking lurker. I'm
Alright.
sick of him. I'm
You wanna do
walking
that
out
as a team?
window.
I wanna
Just let
push
me do
mid.
it. Just let me do it.
Oh, you do it?
solo. If you-
Okay.
I wanna push
Okay,
a
just-
garage.
Fuck it.
How about we sit garage together?
We want to bait their ults, so we want to live.
Yeah, we
like,
do want to
as
live.
long as
yeah.
possible. I'm fine with
It's
snow
just like
pushing
put
because you can
smokes
TP
on
out.
site. Rat.
Yeah,
Play
play
backside C.
ready.
I think we should just try play backside C lemons.
Okay.
We can leave a garage hole.
See, half C.
3.
Vibe's not really being there for INT, as Frame is just gonna push in and find Lemons. That's an early loss that they couldn't deal with. Booker's gonna fall as well. They're gonna try to fight through the smoke. Some information. Holmster's gonna get smoked, or flash, excuse me. Push off this angle. Last one left alive, Splatter. Looking for any damage, but just tearing them apart. If last map was anything to go off of, they can come back from a loss, but this is a rough loss to come back. These next excuse me. These next 3 rounds are crucial for INT if they want to find this map. But right now, it is not looking like this is gonna go their way. Shadows traveling. INT's gonna get spotted. They're trying to push up. Reach ult coming out as well. So Lemons is gonna try to fight out and help out Booker. Just gonna sit there.
destroyed.
Going down as Snow finds one through the smoke. It's backwards echo. I forgot to swap. Lemons able to find one. Wolf able to grab one, but not expecting Lemons in the corner. Looking for this fight, Lemons able to pick it up. It's all up to Colt now. He's gonna sit back. Finds one. Looking for a second. Holmster's gonna shut it down though. Int picks up their second round now. And after that timeout, they really needed it. That was definitely SLO's round to throw. Oh, we're definitely back. I haven't heard a whole lot of singing coming out from SLO, but they sounded good in their timeout. No, we did hear singing because I left it alive for a little bit. We got to hear I think it was frame data. I don't remember. Someone was singing.
Cover going out.
8-2 right now. Holy Swoop gives SLO the goop indeed. Okay, don't spam. Holy Swoop gives SLO the goop. As Holmster goes to the wall and not able to find it because it's stunned off the angle. Snow finds one through the wall and TP's back out. Booker's gonna fall. They've lost their smokes. They're pushing in. Not able to dodge that ult. No one's gonna get found on it. This wolf is just tearing apart. Frame data able to find one as well. That means now last alive, looking for a fight. He's gonna get hurred up in heaven. Swing coming out, but it's gonna get Ultra to finish it off. 2-9 going into the last round of the half. And I can't lie. INT does not look like they do in that like they did in that last game. They don't look anywhere near it. The off look. He's just doing a skin review. What are we doing here? You gotta give it a frame data though for staying locked in. You can tell SLO is feeling comfortable. Snow to jump out of mid. Looking for something. Able to find a lot of damage. But Colt not Colt, excuse me. Spotter not finding anyone off of that. Snow to go back to B. Look at Booker here. Set up above this box. That Spotter's gonna finally find one. Looking for some more. Right now, it's not really giving anything. Push through and it finds Ultra. It's a gun on the side of
cover going out.
INT. In this corner could be deadly. Snow has picked up the gun now. I expect some good things coming out from him. His frame data is going to get spotted coming through, able to get taken out, and there's no one to trade it out. So the last two players are left in garage. Wolf is going to jump it. Spotted. Taken out. Mint. Last player left alive. Not let this fall to a 9-3 half. Snow's going to get picked up. It's going to be Limhuz to find the last kill. Folks, we're looking
Switching sides.
at a 9-3 half. Now, for the sake of Trevor's points, I have to point this out. We know the history behind the 9-3. We know how the curse works. But is it fake? According to Echo Heli, it's fake. But keep in mind, if INT can bring this back, SLO is not going to map 3 looking good. They already lost their map. They're up 9-3 at the half. They need these next 4 rounds. If they can find them fast, then that's even better. But it's going to start with INT looking to take this beast around. No getting aggressive, looking for the dart, but it's not going to come out. It's going to be SLO hard pushing from C-side. 3 bodies already up. As they're going to actually... INT's going to go into B and take A. Cutting out Mint. Mint is not ready for them to be behind him. Hello, Mint! Get off your camera! It's going to cost him his life. An A in the hands of INT as they find that first kill. Nobody there to trade it back. Mint's up in heaven. He's got a ghost in hand and no utility to really help him here. Just looking to push it through. Two players on the flank could be huge. Wolf and Colt are the strongest gunners in this game right now. As Colt's gonna find two for his own. Frame with one of his own as well. Lemons and Splatter separated. Lemons is gonna find this flank, able to pick up that first one. Now Splatter trying to fight out a short. Colt holding it down. And Wolf finds the last two. No. Okay, maybe the curse is fake. But in eco rounds we trust. We're gonna see INT walk up and take B. I'm calling it. They walk up, they take B. They fight through a main, they kill everyone. Easy peasy. I know they did it last round, but they'll do it again. I mean, to be fair, it's an eco round, so it's pretty obvious, but... An early fight coming out on A. Like I said, it's going to be this B fight that they're going to have to be careful of. Wolf getting hunted down right now. Sitting back sight, able to pick up one, looking for a second, but Booker with the trade. Ultra. Find some of his own, able to pick up one, looking for the second. Splatter so low. 5 HP, or 5 health. Excuse me, 5. Oh my god, Ultra. Such a crazy play, it's making my brain turn off. Just trying to find him. Ultra has full control of this bomb right now. A Vandal in hand. 7 bullets in a dream. The smoke's gonna come out. He's gonna be looking the right way. Spots Lemons. Lemons has picked up Guardian now. And through the wall? That is an insane round coming out from INT. They were only able to pick up one gun, but they've got full guns to work off of now. And slow.
I have money for you.
I have to do something crazy to find that back. That's a great start. Keep in mind, if they get enough of these kills here, look at the eco coming out from INT. It could be really bad. They have 4 players, sub 500. They're not going to have enough to buy again next round. This could be huge if they can find enough of these kills. Snowy will pick up 1. Snowy will pick up 2. Only 2 bullets and an outlaw, and that's the only reason he only has 2 kills right now. He's looking for more. Spots 1, spots 2. Looking for the ace now. Only keeping him between that is frame data. But it sure by God is not this outlaw. Data looking to get hunted down right now. Snow is just ready. Spots him, and an ace from the outlaw coming out from slow. Beautiful, beautiful round coming out from. We're gonna jump into a clear comms round and see just what they're talking about after that beautiful little ace coming from Snow.
Oh, wait, where's the outlaw?
I threw it away. They're
Oh.
they're on a
No.
good buy.
I love the outlaw there.
Let me get a.
So come over here. So come over here.
Let me get a shorty.
Hold short.
Yeah, I got you. I can Yoru ult this.
Hard.
Breach stun.
I'm stunned.
Dart.
Raise.
Weird
Raise
dart.
I got you.
They might
You
swing
walk up
us.
short. You walk up short. I'm joining.
I'm getting a high.
Raise was short. Raise was short. Clove is B. I'm holding your garage for a second.
Left side short. Satchel out.
Leaving. Cut noise.
Cut noise. We Yoru ult re-hit A.
Yeah.
I'm in garage. I can break chips.
I'm gonna Yoru ult down short.
Rejoining it.
Joining dirty
Weapon
clear.
here.
Tuck if you can.
I
Your
think
alert's
should
dead.
go.
You might have to go. After
We
the
go after the drone. We go after the drone.
Drone didn't see.
Wait longer. We have to. Oh yeah. That's fine.
Going.
Who's
No.
Raise short. Raise short.
Short.
Fucker.
She's running away.
Starting.
In the short. In the CT smoke or in the side smoke. In the side smoke.
Net it off.
So it's fine.
140.
That dart fucked me up. I'm loco. Yeah, they were all still stacked there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they killed our lurk.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. All good.
It's all good.
Well, coming out of a clear comms round from INT, It sounded like they were feeling themselves in that last round, but losing so heavily was just not what they wanted. 11-5 now for SLO, who are looking to close this out. Excuse me. Frame data, able to get his cross. Smoke coming out as well. Frame data able to pick up this ult orb. It could be huge, but he's trying to hold his information, or hold his position. Not give up that information. And INT over on C, looking for some space. Mint has given it up. I do like this. He's got a cam out of garage that can watch across.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke's going down. They're looking to clear some of these trips. Are they going to be ready for these weird trips? They're going to take one. Able to find one off the trip, but shots through are going to go Snow's way. Is he able to find both headshots? We're looking for one own, but Holmster finds it. Bolt and frame data, both players who can 1v5 by themselves, but it's not going to be enough. There's that 1v5, and as bullets don't go the way of SLO, looking at 11-6 now. And I want to give it the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, they're coming back. They're retaking a lot of this game, but for the most part, it has been brutal for them. They have one or two players shooting well, but then you have some of your key players, Booker, Holmster, Splatter, who aren't finding their picks. They were able to in that last round, but can they keep it up? As it is looking to take A now. Breach stun coming out. Snow's going to find themselves some space, excuse me. They have to worry about this, though. They did hear the camera, so they know at the very least that, Cypher's over here. I don't know how do I feel about that trip. An interesting little one. This trip is set up for them to go over towards C. As frame data in garage here. Could be deadly, but he's gonna give it that space. There's no one down long. He's checking long, jump spots it. To jiggle and see if he can't find some space. He's given up garage to these two players. They're gonna abuse this. There's no trip here. His men is over on A side. They're holding on to B. But C is the real danger here. And INT hasn't realized it. They haven't realized that just because garage is open, they could take C. No, they're gonna go over towards A. They faked C.
30 seconds
But
left.
at this point, it's gonna be a full A hit as rotates are coming out from SLO. Unopportune time. Mint gets spotted back sight as he's looking for something off of this. Able to find one. Lemons gets dropped, but Wolf. 3 swings and Booker up top. Find him a Colt with a kill. Snow with one of his own. Colt with another one. To be frame data last left alive, but Ultra to find the kill. Match point now for SLO as we're looking down the barrel of a map getting taken from the opposite team who picked. Reminder, SLO picked Lotus and they ended up losing it. And INT picked Haven. And we're going to be looking at INT losing this. As Echo Heli is keeping us aware of what the score is by spamming Holy Swoop, give SLO the goop every time they get a goal or a round. I saw the frame. What? Saw that frame? Oh, him hard missed the ult. Yeah, I mean he took a guess. He didn't see him. I think he was half blind. Oh, yeah. Homester though, looking for the murder stations. They're just hard pushing this right now. Ult coming out now is Cold with a beautiful little kill. Keep in mind, Snow's still back sight. He's going to be able to pick up one, able to pick up two before getting traded out.
Right there.
Ultra in this corner is still deadly. Look at Lemons. It's shut down. That's huge. Booker is going to find himself over on A. He's going to get spotted, but keep in mind, he doesn't have this bomb. He can't get it down. And Booker with another spot. Booker trying to find some early space. He's going to be able to pick up one before backing out. Wolf up top finds one. Looking for the second, but it's going to be Booker. 1v1 to end this game. Ultra versus Booker. 4 bullets and a dream. He's going to TP into him, and that's not the way to do it. Ultra to close it out. Map number 2 going towards SLO. As we're looking at an incredible storyline here, folks. Upper finals now, both teams having lost their first map of this champs run. And with Haven closing out. That was a lot of excitement for one game. Incredible performance coming out from SLO. They were lacking on Lotus, but Haven was really where they came out. But we will be jumping to a little bit of a break before map number 2. So don't go too far. We've got so much more excitement coming out for you after this next one. Well, we're going to be jumping, like I said, to this break. Don't go too far. Be prepared for map number 3 in just a few minutes. Welcome back to map 3 of the upper finals. For those of you who missed it, we had some crazy games for the first 2 maps. SLO able to pick up Haven after dropping their map of Lotus. So each team has now taken excuse me, has now taken a map from the other. As we head into map 3 of Sunset here, I'm really excited for this one. I think the big thing we're looking for coming out of this is who is going to finally take, some momentum. INT had a crazy comeback on that map 1. Second map, not so much. But as we head into this next one, like I said, this is going to be a huge one for both teams. Whoever can finally take this momentum, especially if it's SLO. If SLO can build this momentum in that 4th map, it's pretty crazy. Now, I talked about it before we played, and as we can take a look at the maps once again. I talked about it before we play. I really don't see this going SLO's way in Sunset. I even put all my points down, which I don't have a lot, but I put all my points down on INT and ended up winning Sunset. I really feel like this is going to end up being their map. But like I said, it really just depends on who can take it. This is going to be a huge one. This is really going to be doing it. Not having SLO taking Sunset as a crime. Okay, then put your money down. Put your money where your mouth is, Alex. Going all in? How much you putting in? Let me see how much. Let me see how many points I'm getting out of this. How many free points? I'm getting 1,200 free points. Say less. But enough talking. Alex is so confident Sunset. Let's see what both teams will be picking, as 2 of the players still have not chosen an agent. No, that is not a glitch, folks. That is them actually not having chosen an agent. I don't know. I'm not terribly sure what that's all about. But there it goes. All right, now they're finally choosing their agents. I don't hate it. It's unique. I will say that, at the very least. Ultra picking up this breach could be huge. We've seen how much kind of value he's been able to make off of it. As agents are going to be locked in. I don't know. I like wanna be nice and be like, oh yeah, this is so free for the side of what's it called? For the side of INT. But I mean, I don't know how I feel about them. Solo Smokes Clove is interesting. The Solo Smokes Clove isn't the issue. There's nothing wrong with Solo Smokes Clove. I'm not in love with the synergy. You don't have a whole lot to really work off of the breach, other than your gun and the raise. But I mean, I guess they have. I don't know. I would have liked a little bit more coming out from them. But we're gonna head straight into game here. And we're gonna see if that synergy is gonna be working out. INT not having. Oh, no, unfortunate. There's question marks. Whatever. This is what it is. Nothing I can do about it.
Right here.
As hopefully it'll fix itself halfway through the match. Sometimes it does. Now, both teams have picked up a map so far. See how far that's taken them. They're looking to take A control here, but there are literally 5 players over here. SLO has given up entire control of B for the fact that they're going to win this. As frame data, I'm gonna pick up 1. Wolf with a 2nd. We're gonna find this. The spike that's knocking him up. As Lemons tries to walk through mid, and that was the best round of all time. Did we even see a drone come out? I mean, I get that they were probably trying to hold on to some of the, like, the drone for walking up elbow. But I don't... Was there a dart? I don't think I saw one. There wasn't even a cam. Because Lemons was lurking. He didn't even place a cam. Yeah, I didn't love that. What's gonna get smoked off here? Maybe I was gonna get spotted off of this Lemons cam. B could be potentially a hit here. All the utilities can be coming out. They're gonna try to work their way through market, but Homester walks directly into one. Slow with, or Wolf with a double kill now. Someone's looking for one of his own. Another kill coming out from Snow. We're gonna hold down the back site. It's be a lot of damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. A rough little one coming out from them. Slow able to pick up a second kill now. And I gotta say, Slow is the king of winning the first 4 rounds. Like, if INT wants to get a map, they're gonna have to find themselves the first 4 rounds. It's almost like they're giving it away at this point. But round 3 now. It's gonna finally be the buy round coming out from INT. Depending on how much damage Slow can actually do, because reminder, they kept a lot of their weapons. This could be big. We're gonna have to find it. No cam once again. Cam's over on B side. As we've got another 5-man B. No one's gonna get spotted. Monster looking for some space here. Stun's gonna come out. Wolf is close, he's gonna get spotted. The wall coming out, his Culture's gonna fire straight through it and find one. Trying to walk up here, looking for Splatter, who's reloading, but it's gonna be slow to shut it down. To look for one of his own as well. The spike has gone down, so they have control of it. But a flash is gonna go Snow's ways. He's gonna be able to pick up this bomb. Takes down Cole. Gets shut down by Ultra, even through the blind. Bomb's gonna continue going towards INT, but so much damage already. Lemon's looking for one of his own here. Could be knife out. Ultra's gonna get spotted. Mint now on a 1v2. We've seen him here before. We've seen him do this. Let him cook. Let him work. Get this man on the grill. Because he's done it. Like I said, he's done it before. But he's going to run directly into a trip. They're going to have that early information of where he is. The only thing that they could come from without information is going to be B market. No, B market's closed as well. This is a great setup coming out from INT. Gonna work, try to get through the smoke here. I'm gonna get spotted. Hooker with the kill on a Mint. His INT's gonna do a good job of solidifying their 3rd round. And after that, which they definitely needed. This has been the first time in the series that Slow hasn't won the first couple of rounds. Let's see how INT is feeling going into this next.
Right away. We have to stun this right away and
are we running it?
Here. We have to fight fast.
We have to go fast before they set up. We're gonna push it. We're gonna push elbow with Homester.
Going elbow.
Nothing left. Nothing left.
Flashing elbow.
There's Cypher set up.
They pushed out.
Flanking hard.
Keep going.
Can we flip the map? Flip the map. Flip the map.
Flip the map. Flip the map.
Cypher's close. Cypher's close.
He's probably safe. He's probably safe.
3, 2, 1.
They don't know.
1 CT behind you, Booker.
Yeah,
Fight
CT.
CT. Fight CT.
Oh, I needed the fuck out of you.
Damn.
They're just running at us, man.
He has a trip. He has a trip here. We can shock that. And it'll be easy. Let's go fast B this round.
Fast B.
Goes here.
Yeah.
So far, all the rounds they've pushed something.
Well, that was clear comms coming out from the side of INT. And I wanted to give you a couple extra seconds of leeway to kind of feel out how they felt after that last round. A little bit more adaptation coming out from them. At least talk of adaptation coming out from them. Slow is looking to take the key here. I'm coming out. They're gonna spot Lemons, but Frame Data just shuts him down. And here's so much on B. Here's the walk up. A trip's gonna come out, and a beautiful shot coming out onto Booker. Wolf of one of his own. He's been on his tear so far this game, as they're just gonna tear apart the INT slowdown. And what is this color scheme? Oh my god, what the? It is suddenly become night. I apologize, folks. It is apparently night has fallen on Sunset City.
There.
It's gonna be a timeout coming out from INT.
As a team, so we should not be looking to take the fight solo. We should be looking to gather the information that they're pushing out, looking to speed up towards the other side of the map. And if we're grouped up, we should take those fights. Because like you said, when we're there, we go fast, we play our game, we kill them, okay? And if we know that they're pushing out of the other side of the map, we should not be looking to one before them. We should just be looking to get the information and get the fuck out.
Okay.
I have breach ult.
They have Cloven.
Yeah, we're one off fade as well.
They're one off race ult, so they're probably gonna grab the A orb.
Okay, let's just take B main and go back A.
Well,
Lemons, you can play to
I'm gonna
deny
be the
A
biggest
orb.
rat. Like if they push mid, I'm gonna be in spawn. If they push A, I'm gonna be in spawn. Fucking
Just get the information that they are pushing out. Because if they are not pushing out, then we can go back and we can play the game. But like if they are pushing out, do not try to fight them by yourself. Just get the fuck out and try to live.
That's what I mean. I'm just gonna like play so far back that I don't even fight them by myself.
Yeah,
Lemons,
do
can
that.
you go
and
over
we'll win.
here?
Shit.
Just play if they grab orb.
Well, we've heard from our lovely coach, Overheated, how he feels about this game so far. And, I mean, keep in mind, they're singing about it. Yeah, exactly. They're not singing, they're not talking about bros and chips. SLO is going to be the most unserious team to ever get close to winning an Underpeel season. As one is going to get spotted at the bottom of mid. That's going to be Snow get spotted. There's 3 over on B side. And there's no... I mean, SLO hasn't won one yet, have they? They've gotten close. 2 times. They've got to find this game, or this map. Or this series, excuse me, to push themselves to grand finals to really put themselves close. It's SLO's year. Unfortunate. Or just walking around. They just really don't know where they want to take. 40 seconds already off of the board. I'm looking for something. Oh my god. What are we doing? Who's smurfing on Wolf's account? I have never seen this man do this. An ult coming out from Frame Data is going to spot Lemons. He's looking for a second one. Frame Data with another. Wolf just slamming him. This is just an absolute slaughter fest right now on the side of SLO. There's not a whole lot you can do when you get one tap by a pixel angle. I mean, holy. I believe the Ascendant claim right now. I didn't know that Wolf was him. My bad. You gotta remember, I haven't seen Wolf on stream in a while because he's been out of town. He missed the last 2 streams because he was gone. Now that he's back, bro, it's cooking. Spider trying to push up. I'm just space. He's got this bomb here, and he's got 3 players looking to fight him. Picks up, spot splatter. Knows he's stuck on the right side. He's gonna nade him out. Gonna spray to try to get him, but not holding it long enough. Splatter's gonna be able to get across, but a little bit of damage going his way. Really push it. Wolf could get caught off here. Looking to do just that. He's gonna hear there's a trip's gonna break.
I know exactly where.
Snow to leave. People are gonna get spotted. Holmester's looking to fight up this ramp and take this kill, but Colt shut him down. Wolf with another one. After a kill from Snow, he's gonna recharge himself. Keep pushing forward. They're trying to hunt him down, but they're just leaving. Wolf's gonna find his kill finally. He's gonna be able to keep himself alive. Ultra with a flash, able to pick up one. Looking for a second, somehow out of this one. Out of the flash, excuse me, to pick it up, but Ultra with another one. And say what you will about either team right now. This is primarily just a slow masterclass of outshooting. It has had some really good pushes, really fast utility usage, and really good takes. You're just missing. You're just getting shit on. Like, I hate to break it to you. What can you do when you're playing against someone who can walk in and take a pixel peek? I whiffed that round harder than Ben Simmons trying to shoot a layup. I don't know who Ben Simmons is, but you whiffed that round harder than Alex whiffed the silver. Got him. Slow. Right now. Being aggressive wolf looking for one of his own. It's shut down by Splatter though. This could be huge for the start of a round. I'm gonna take more. Tries to walk through this smoke here. Really just matter that they can't find Ultra. Get stunned off of here. Keep in mind, he does have this ult. He's gonna get stunned again. Rain Data gets pushed out of this corner. So Live finds one, but Holmster and Snow to find one of their own. Colt's so low. He's gonna get shot through that smoke by Splatter. Mint left alive. And has finally found themselves a better foothold in this game. Pulling up. So close. He's so lit and he's so dead. Snow to pick up that kill. 6-2 now. Trying to claw their way back into this game. And beautiful ways to win your ones. Snow got greedy. Tried to fight out. And he's just trying to see what he can't do. I'm sorry. I'm like my brain turned off because like I looked at Wolf and I was like, oh, that's close to a pi because it'd be like 3.14. What's a reverse pi? Would it be 41.3? Or is it be? Booker with a TP and a spawn to shut down Colt. Straight through the Wolf to on his own. And Booker with the second kill. 2 players left alive on the side of slow. Booker's just trying to hold some of this space. He can find one and get out. This could be huge. But it could also be really bad for them if they can find Booker.
Spike planted.
Comes out, it's gonna give him some information to work off of. He's gonna get pushed off this edge. Ball's gonna come up. They're gonna drop this off to see in favor of just fighting for something else. No, they're not. Wait. Oh, they're just gonna hold on to this op now. All another round. All for another round. They're looking to just waste time. And all of INT can hold onto their guns. One's gonna separate Snow. Going main, looking to take this fight. Confident they'll be able to keep himself alive. He slips right past frame data. Where is he going? Directly into the eyes of Ultra. Snow real close, gets spotted in the corner. He's gonna sit there and wait. I'm not giving up. But the round is. He's able to pick up another one. Getting close to this half now. Low can find. Wait. Yeah, 2 more at least. That could be huge. Already up 6 on this defense half. And I have to admit, you're kind of proving me wrong, Echo. I guess that was Alex. Flow looks really good on this map right now. This op could be deadly. He's just gonna hold it down. Takes a little bit of damage against his armor, but nothing substantial. One's gonna get spotted. Going out towards mid. This Colt just gonna find one through this smoke. Ray looking for one of his own. Lim is off of the board. Mitt's gonna pick up another one as well. Coming out. That's some good information. Flyer's being found in the corner, but finds the kill on the Wolf.
Destroyed.
One in Mark is gonna get spotted out. Booker's able to find frame data. There's another one mid that Booker's got to be careful of, but he doesn't care. Ultra off the board as well to follow. They get Herd leaving. Mint, at the very least, knows that this is going to be an A take. An A in the hands of INT. They're going to plan it safe in this corner. Bomb goes down, and Mint solo right now. That could have been a huge kill for Booker. There it is! Bolt left in a 1v2 now. Spotter's going to rotate or wrap. We can't get this wrap going off as Booker's just trying to keep himself alive now. The wrap could be bad for them. We're gonna jump spot. The ladder's been here already. He's gonna walk up. The wrap's gonna be just enough for Colt to die. 6-4 now. In bringing this back. And SLO really needs these next 2 rounds if they want to take this half at a positive. Looking to hit B. I gotta say, SLO loves to just massively hold A. Like, for the most part, primarily what they do is they kind of just retake B. And it hasn't terribly been working for them. It's had some really good setups. Holmester's gonna get himself through. He's taking a lot of damage and getting chased down now. And off of the board. Women's in mid. He's going down for whatever works. We're able to find one. And that SLO that we saw, the dangerous SLO, hasn't existed for these last couple of rounds. Excuse me, a TP back across. Right there. Gonna leave SLO in the corner. And a smoke to work off of. For anything that he can work off of. One in this corner he's gotta be careful of, but he's looking too high. Limits to find the kill. Ulster with the other one. Ulster with a third. INT is looking to bring this game back.
Last round before the switch.
Somewhat of a hard throw right now for SLO. 4 rounds in a row going towards INT. And SLO has to pick up this next round. If they can't pick it up, it could be rough. Is that a minima knife? Is that what I just saw? Pull it out, Spotter. Yes, sir! 6 on defense is good enough. Yeah, it would be good enough, Alex, if they weren't up 6-1. 6-2, sorry.
No peeking.
Oh, 6-1. 6-1. Yeah, I was right.
My ult's ready.
Frame data. Trying to find something. I'm not giving them that. I've been looking for anything. I look at my work stream exclusively. SLO wins around. INT wins around. I observe. Okay, alright. Sing, I need you to close the stream. I need you to stop looking at the screen. Get back to work. Get back to work.
There.
I need to see the SLO masterclass. Flash coming out. Where's frame data? Got the ult. It's gonna shut one of these. It doesn't hit anyone. Hello? TP across and framed with a second one. Look at this. Sing is doing his work. And so is SLO. I need you to continue looking at your work screen. Don't you dare open up the stream, Sing. They're looking for some early information. Let's see if he can't swing this. Frame data is going to be able to get away with the information that he's there. Holmester trying to sell. This is a pop. Guys, Lemon's going to clear that trip. He's going to spot 2 over here. Holmester's got to sprint his way over. Unless they can find Mint here, but no, Mint able to pick up 1. Looking for the second. Here's Lemons go in. And with Colt taking him off the board, they've got him off the back of sight. Ultra to finish it off. 7-5 now to the side of SLO going into this half. And looking good so far. I don't have it. I'll figure it out after this. Now, pistol rounds have gone, for the most part, towards SLO. They've done a really good job of doing it. I think INT should rename their team to I Need Pistol.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
No, that was a really bad joke, I won't lie. Anyway. Sorry, B going to or slow going towards B. Mint. No, excuse me. Lemon's looking for some early information. I'm able to spot out that camera. I'm able to get back to Booker and market. I think they're going to be giving this up for them. Looking for this early information. I'm going to give it up. I'm going to rotate over towards A, as all of it is already rotated. They're going to go slow, though, but they need to speed this up. This would be free as hell if they just kept going. They lost frame data on B main, but it's going to give them a lot of free space over on A. Snow's looking, Snow, excuse me, is looking to slow them down. Finds one. Booker gets taken out. Booker takes out one. Holmster taken out. Snow and Splatter to finish it off. INT able to pick up pistol off of an explosive little round there.
I've tried explosions. Not a fan. Go, go, go!
Yes, this should do. That goes there.
As we approach the rest of this map,
Look here.
with INT picking up this pistol, this marks a good little place for them to find some more rounds. Looking door, they're just looking, and Slow just looking to push through this. They're hoping to find one, puts me frame in the smoke to grab it. I'm able to get anything off of this upper space. There's gonna spot one in the corner. Wolf gets spotted. Stun's gonna grab one of them. Wolf gets pushed out of that corner. Down. Fast retaking coming out from INT is gonna give them space. They're looking for something. But it's gonna be Snow to get that kill. And Snow puts himself one more orb closer to this ult. INT's looking really good in the second half. Seven now. We're approaching the first buy round now for Slow. Now they need this. This will be huge if INT can shut them down. They've got to do it. So far, INT has looked deadly on this defense. Sun's coming out. Ultra's going to be able to spot you before getting spotted by that spy cam. Flashing out, another blind as well to follow. But Slow just holding on to main right now. Not giving it up. I'm just going to give up his gun to a higher health player. They're going to high-low here. Looking for a fight. So once again rotating. Potentially trying to rotate back towards B. Opens up door now with a stun through. Booker's gonna get grabbed. Holmster looking for a fight of his own. Neither of them gonna get stunned, but he is gonna be able to pick up one kill. As Wolf is close by, he gets grabbed. It's gonna be Snow to still hold onto this bomb over on main. Spider's trying to match up with him. He will pick up one. If he can get out of there. Keep his life.
Revealing area.
This could be huge. No! Colt misses it! Go back towards mid. He's looking to take this fight now. Go towards Splatters. He's going to spot one. Otter walks in smoke, but it's going to be one to take, and Snow with the trade. INT. Will pick up my round coming out from Slow. And, well, now it's going to be up to Slow to recover from this. Let's listen in and see how they're going to be dealing with it. They're also going to jump into a timeout.
In space early, they just wasted all their fucking util. I don't know. That felt...
I already have Sofa ult if you want to use it this round and try to make a plan off it.
Yeah, I'm down. I think we buy for next, though. I'm
Yeah,
so confused.
I kind of just want to Stinger rush them. I think we're reading too hard into this, and we're just better than
Yeah,
them.
like
I
but
am
then
literally
fuck
14
this,
and
like, they
9.
suck ass. This was just a terrible play.
Yeah,
They didn't try to kill a
I
single
agree.
dude. They didn't
I agree.
think.
But like, we need to
So
focus
shit.
on gunplay here. I'm 14 and 9.
Yeah, let's
I'm
just
like a
rush B
shitter.
and let's
I'm a
fucking
shitter
kill
to you
them.
guys. So let's just fucking grab Stingers, run them down.
Yeah, I think we're taking this way too serious. Like, it's not a
Yeah.
comp game. Like, if it was a comp game, I would see way more playing for stats, and I'm not seeing it. Like, I fucking fight this guy here, and I don't know. No one else was like trying to beat me to this kill. Let's try to get that energy, bro. We fucking
Yeah.
we murder.
But
Ultra, you do it.
Yeah.
You do it too.
you do it.
I want to see you fight
He swing.
people.
No, I was gonna fight
Now.
breach, but as soon as I
Alright,
swung,
Rankin,
my gun was
Rankin.
covering his
Can
body.
we let Cypher plant so that we can booga CC?
I'm gonna int so hard. I'm gonna see you like
I'm gonna have one in stunning.
Wait, save your stun. No, they're not gonna fight this twice. If they do fight it twice, they will
I'm
just
holding
leave.
it. Oh yeah.
Oh, they'll just leave. All good.
Neon's in there again.
Okay,
Blinding it
fine.
though.
Could be boss.
How am I dead? Yo, my
Blind instant.
Are we in thing still, Miss Dora?
I'm going for a get or die. I'm gonna fell off. There's 3 here.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, tag 2.
Blinding left.
Get out there, boy!
In smoke.
4 neon.
Last player
Nice kill.
standing.
Good eco, good eco.
Trouble going out long before this one's in.
Again, right? Like what? Okay, no, these guys are pissing me off. What? I'm waiting 3 seconds.
The passion coming out from SLO is really funny right now, as they're really just struggling to figure out how to deal with this aggression coming out from end. Like, you have to admit, Homester is cooking. He's just winning these fights. Like, it's not like he's outplaying them incredibly well. He's just shooting better right now. Playing out of these smokes to isolate these ones. Incredible to see from him as well. It's going to be A side that's going to be stacked. Other team pop coming out from SLO as they're going to miss. One coming out as Wolf, or Frame, excuse me, is looking for a fight now. Into the smoke could be deadly. Not going to spot anyone. Waiting for this rocket, but it's not going to get anyone. One's going to get caught on board, but a good trade coming out as Ultra and Colt both get their own. It's trying to slow down this push as well. Wolf finally bringing that ego back, able to pick up one, but Homester still left alive. 1v3, and if you separate these ones, it's so easy for Colt to, or for Homester to win it. Looking to fight it. No, he gets caught out. Patient revealed, stuck in a corner, down the barrel of Ultra's rifle. 8-9 now for SLO. As he's looking to just take some more fights, definitely. Being a big one. They're gonna move away from that B pop now. See what they can't do. 4 players left over here. Actually 5. Ooh, I like this. Mint's gonna come over and help. They're so fidgety. It's hard to tell. But Mint's gonna come over and help as Frame is looking for some early fights. Dog tries to chase them. They're gonna have to give up elbow in the main space. Fire tries to back up, but Colt able to pick it up. Take the space. Lemon's sitting in the smoke. Could be deadly. Lemon as well, but Lemon's with 1, Lemon's with 2. Wolf with the trade. He's gonna find himself alley. And Mint here. Taken out by Booker. Colt with 1, Colt with 2. No, tries to flash to push him off, but Wolf is too powerful. That duo coming out right now from Colt and Wolf has been absolutely tearing apart INT when they can get it. And 9-9 now as they're finally finding an answer on this half. Honestly, this could be either team's game. I don't terribly see this going just one way. The sunset has been a long haul. right now. To take what they can. Another A pop coming out from slow. As no, we missed the tactic there. Unfortunate. A little bit of information. They hear Spider walking away, so they know it's A is going to be pretty free. But are they going to be ready for lemons here? He's got this shotgun to work off of and a smoke as well. Working his way into the smoke. Hurt them as they're fighting from mid. He's going to be able to take out one. And Holmster with two. So many guns going the way of INT. But beautiful shots coming out from Wolf, excuse me. Wolf and Frame both last alive here. And I'm very aware that it thinks Wolf is dead. It's because of the way the Clove vote works, unfortunately. Maybe B going towards slow. Let's listen in and see how INT is going to deal with this post plan. So silent. They're giving him the space to work with.
30 seconds left. Spike planted. I'll find you.
Double man.
Enemy remaining.
Oh
my god.
No, nice try. Run.
You're kidding me.
Good shit though, good shit though.
Nice.
I think, are they broke?
I think he's dead.
No, they have money.
Good eco, good eco.
Greed coming out from Snow. That was a great eco. It could have been their round if he was any faster. But unfortunately, that's just the way that it falls. 10-9 now for Slow. But I like the way that they not only give him time to work, give Splatter time to think, but they're also giving him some minor calls that they kind of are picking up on. And making it so low that it's pretty easy to still think. And yes, Wolf is top frag. Keep pointing that out. Sun coming out now, but nothing to work off of that. Maybe just looking for something. Holmster's up close, but he's gonna get shut down now. As Snow picks up one, Snow picks up two. A flash is gonna shut him down as Colt picks that kill. They're gonna clear out Booker now. Or get ready to. Colt's gonna get them some information off of this drone. Two are gonna get spotted. They're getting shot down by Colt now. Booker's up close, but it's gonna be Ultra to find that kill. Splatter's gonna continue holding this, but this is really interesting. Look at Lemons. He's gonna leave. Colt's gonna be ready for it though. Oh, pop check coming out from alive as Splatter's gonna fall all up to Lemons now. See if he can't bring this back. If he can't hold on to this. 1v3 right now. INT was doing so well before these last couple of rounds. Knife out almost loses his life. He's lucky that INT wasn't ready for it. Swing out's gonna walk directly into two players, and Ultra to shut down Lemons. 11-9 now for Slow. And they've really found their calling in this half. 4 rounds answered for 4 rounds. They're looking to close this out. I can't lie. It is looking like they're going to troll my peels. We're going to see what they're talking about in this timeout.
The way that we want to fight for these spaces, and try not to over-rotate because they're kind of heavy committing. Or try to like trust your rotates because they're kind of heavy committing rather. And make sure that we're still talking to each other. We've lost a couple rounds in a row. It's okay. I promise you, it's okay. Like, just go back to what we were doing a couple rounds ago, where we were like saying, if this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do this, okay? Return to those comms. Breathe a little bit. It's all good. Lost a couple rounds. We've won a couple rounds, you know? Let's
Huge
run it
comeback
back.
incoming. Should we force this and try to win?
I think we force. I think we force. We have a bye. We have
I was
a bye.
gonna call a timeout, but then I saw we had a really good force, so like we should just force.
Can I play as part of the A fight here in blind, and we just like force win this fight?
Play retake B.
I'll go
okay.
B.
No, we'll just
We'll have
fight A and retake B.
Like we should just have this space.
You know, I think Overheated should run one of those Zen sessions where he just like sits everyone down and walks them through meditation. And I feel like he'd be really good at it. Great timeout coming out from him, but will it be enough to really stop SLO from just winning this map that they have been so far? For some information is they're going to find Market for free. Smoke coming out to help out Lemons. The Guardian in this corner is he's got enemies all over. There's one, there's two, there's three, but it's going to be the third that's going to kill him. Ultra to find that kill. The damage has already been done. Now going to get spotted trying to jump up, but a great swing coming out from Splatter to take out
One enemy remaining.
Went with one of his own and Splatter. This 1v2. They're both going to be looking at stairs now. He's an Ultra, but he's going to shoot mid behind. SLO up 12-9. Excuse me, on their match point now. That was almost a lineup, 100%. That would have been rough if that had happened. Excuse me. God, I've got the hiccups now. One for all, 13 rounds. Holy swoop. If SLO the goop. Wait, you mean all 13 rounds? They haven't won their 13th round yet. SMH, Echo Heli, preemptively. As I need Sing to come back and start watching the game again. Push up coming out from Holmster, excuse me. As he's able to pick up two, but Mint with a trade. Damage has already been done though. The limbs with the shotgun could be deadly. They don't clear him out properly. We'll walk up. Slams Lemons. Ladder fight, but not able to really set one down. It's just been the one going towards SLO. It's just tearing apart. I know exactly where you are. He's gonna get slaughtered. Wolf is looking to swing, looking to finish out this map. Snow, last player left alive, the only thing keeping themselves. Looking down the barrel of map number 3. Bomb's gonna go down. He's got a stun. He doesn't have any other utility to work off of. Stun and walk out of it. Rough, but it's gonna be Wolf to finish it out. 13-9. SLO taking map number 3 and pushing us off. With SLO now having won back-to-back maps. And as we prepare for map number 4, we're going to jump ourselves to a quick little break coming out of Sunset as we prepare for Pearl of map 3. Don't go too far. We will be back soon. Well, it would probably help if I had unmuted myself. My apologies. My bad. I apparently was not unmuted. But anyway, we're gonna jump into agent select and see what we've got picked. Interesting enough, Wolf no longer on that clove. I don't know if that's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing. Wolf's been kind of cooking on that clove. I can't lie. Ultra dropping the initiator to give it over to Colt and Wolf. Frandid obviously is still on the Raze. Who expects him on anything other than Raze? On the side of INT, Lemon's picking up Astra. That's what I like to see. Love seeing the Astra. Vice coming out from Booker is going to be interesting as well. Splatter picking up that Sova. I really like both of these comps, I can't lie. The double Sentinel is going to be weird, but it's going to be Homester picking it up and probably playing it super aggressive. So we'll see how this goes. As we're going to head into round 1 and really see who can kind of pick up this first OBS whiffs. I can't say anything. What map is this? This is Pearl. I'm postseason. I'm going to be reworking the overlay and stuff so that it looks a lot better. It's a lot easier to tell stuff. I just haven't had time to sit down and do that. We will have an update on it so you can kind of tell what map it is when you're in the play. And as Colt gets that early pick, they're just heavy fighting A right now. One already off the board for INT.
Spike planted.
Bomb goes down. There's fight, but Booker is able to pick it up. Get these smokes down. Try to get them out on sight as Snow's holding flower. They're all sitting hard. 1 to fall, 2 to fall. Mint with a kill of his own. This is the last player left alive. He's getting sprayed to the smoke. No health left as Snow's going to finish him off. And INT, finally, guys. We've seen it. INT can win a pistol round. I know it's crazy. We never thought we would make it this far. But INT has finally won a pistol round. Excuse me.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should.
Over under on Peekawoo OBS riffs. Let's put the over under on 5.
Checking the situation. About there.
That is, I'm not gonna throw in on it, but over under is 5.
Without a star.
I'm just looking for an early one, but the dog is not gonna spot him. No, that was a really bad dog. He gets 2 off of it. Wolf. No, you can't let that happen, Wolf. You're gonna lose so much off of just that. So you try to get really aggressive. He threw with that dog. And well, now they're gonna have to fight back and see if they can't find a gun. Shotgun was the only thing that really, and they didn't even pick that up. Too afraid to continue swinging after that kill. They're looking to take A. Set himself up pretty well. Finds one, but gets taken out by Colt. Bomb is going to go down, and they have killed 2 of these players. Decent damage, but it wasn't big guns. And one of them is going to be able to get recovered. Colt with a flash. Not able to get a kill, but some decent damage as Splatter shuts him down. And now Mint on the trade. Fallback is going to get one more. That's 3 bodies off of the board already. The only thing recovered from this round is an Outlaw and a Bulldog. Going into this next one, they don't have a whole lot to really work with. I kind of understand why he picked up the Outlaw. If he can find some headshots, it's pretty good. But I feel like the Bulldog would have been better to just give someone and then he'd play off of his Sheriff. But what am I gonna? What do I know? Flashing out from Snow as they're looking to get aggressive on this. Dog is finally gonna find some. Wait, did it miss? No, it definitely hit home there. I'm gonna rotate over towards B as Snow's getting aggressive, able to find himself this orb. Only one more off of an ult here. We can find a kill, you can find some really good information. Lemon's playing close with this shotgun. We'll pick up one. Deadly so far with it. Looking for more Wolf threw the smoke, able to find one onto Snow and another one onto Lemons. Ultra to find one of his own. And Homester is the only player over towards B. Really slow this down. Splatter on the flank right now. Something to work off of. Homester able to dodge that knife, looking for some fight, but Wolf with that Vandal's just been deadly so far. They're gonna continue walking up. Continue looking for these fights. See what they can't do. Wolf is so low HP. One stray bullet into his demise. Colt almost losing his life. Colt does end up losing his life to Splatter. Some great shots, but they're gonna have to leave it away. And Splatter looking to just end his life so that he doesn't have to worry about not having enough to buy next round. SLO finally picking up their first round. And as we go into this next one, both teams having a full buy. Colt not gonna have a rifle? I'm not sure. They have the buy from Mint. There it goes. There's the buy. Rifle coming out from both players. We're gonna jump into a clear comms round. Great, SLO.
Overwatch with this
I
orb
think
out.
we just plant in the long. Gonna have 1 or 2 guys long. Ooh, they're just start close.
I'll stay back hall. You can just leave me back hall. Why did they smoke our cross?
Astra say it. Okay, let's go.
We flush out of this.
Yeah, flashing out. In the smoke. Back.
Actually dead.
Wait,
It's one secret. One street. Cross my out.
Sniping.
Yo, they don't have smokes. Play main.
I'm dead. I'm not. I'm back.
What happened?
Wolf
No,
can
I
play
haven't
main.
dead.
You guys just
Heaven is
hold back
dead.
hall.
Heaven dead.
Could they be flank?
About
Two.
Nope.
I got siege first tap. Play your
Okay.
left.
They can cross on him.
They're both
Yeah,
taking out.
both.
One
Nice,
enemy
nice.
remaining.
Turn over here. He's mollied off. Go wide.
Nice wide.
You can play time.
Why is this guy the GOAT?
Water is good.
He's not. It's all good.
Clutch.
All
You
good.
sure it's Splatter I set up right now?
I didn't realize they were off. Whoops.
No, I didn't either until you threw the molly, and like I just set off because you threw the molly, so that Wolf wouldn't swing.
We're one off fatal.
Yeah, we are.
We're one
Hey,
off.
chatter, let's not be afraid. Can we call like control the
Are we?
Interesting clear comms round coming up from them as they really struggled to hold on to that post fight. Some miscommunication, unfortunately, from the side of SLO is going to cost them that round. So they're just going to be pushing up A this time. No communication issues. It's all their utilities going out now. Smoke to try to slow them down, and his Thorns as well to try to slow them. Vice trying to hold back sight right now, gets spotted by Frame Beta. Booker is going to fall. Snow's real close. They're going to try to push through. They're going to have to worry about Snow with a shotgun, able to pick up 2. Or Colt finally shuts him down. Ultra gets the one on the Lemons. The last 2 players, Homester and Splatter, left alive. They've done this before. Ultra to find 1. Doesn't heal off of it, though. Splatter close by. Sees the elbow. Looking for the full kill. And Ult's going to go down. Playtime there? Yeah, I kind of agree. As Ultra's just going to be fighting for his life. I don't blame Splatter here for leaving. I think this was a good call. Kill their, kill another one of their players, kill their eco. Kill their chances of really being able to do a whole lot. But that has killed the momentum coming out from INT. 3-2 now for the side of SLO. Bomb's going to go off. And a little bit of a better answer. Definitely shouldn't have lost those 2 to Snow, but it's hard to deal with a shotgun real close. No. Don't discredit, though. Lemons and Snow have been doing really well with these shotguns. So it's beautiful to kind of see them having already done this. As we head into this next round, Needs Rose when I have myself. That's crazy. I'm gonna tell Rose you said that. Add her real quick. Let's go looking for something to work off of. Comes up behind, a shotgun to finish him off. One gun already on the board. Two guns, excuse me, already on the board. But Slow's gonna be able to find themselves a site. No smoke or no bomb though. They have to fight back up and retake this bomb. And right now, just trying to clear out A. Dog's gonna spot one of them as I know that they're playing main. Trying to hold on to this bomb.
Enemy mark.
One splatter looking for something off of this drone. Holding this angle, gets shut down by frame data. Splatter able to pick up one. Looking for another one. But the pull is able to grab one. He accidentally screwed over his own teammate. And an ult to find one more. Booker left alive. Finds Mint. Ult to frame to shut this down. Spots Booker nearby. Grabs the bomb. He's just gonna run away.
30 seconds
Time
left.
to leave B, but gives the space over to Booker. He's just gonna walk up. Booker's gonna find the round, and really well played walk up coming out from Booker there. He realized, hey, there's only 34 seconds left on the board, and if you're gonna give me that space, I'm gonna take it. Love that seeing that kind of adaptation, or not adaptation, that smart play coming out from Booker. Look at it shows how much value he's been bringing to the team so far. We head into this next one. 4-2 right now for End. Someone tries to walk up. But can they clear him? Currently no one on long, as they're all five gonna walk through street directly to Booker here. This could be a great use of the ult as soon as he hears everyone. Kind of push them back into Homester, who's gonna look for one, look for two, but gets shut down before the second. Gets a little bit of damage though, as Snow's gonna swing one of his own. TP out. Lemon's trying to prevent anyone from walking up. For it. Careful though. This Lemon shotgun left eye could be deadly, but it's gonna be Colt with the Vandal. That's really a danger to the side of Ent. Lemons is so close. He's gonna expect one on the edge. Already spotted and a jump across, but it's gonna be meant to find it. Booker with a trade. And an ult to try to push him away from B. They don't have the bomb though. They have to go back and fight for it. Lemons is gonna find that. There's no smoke to work off of. We're trying to look for the first one. Find it. No, it's gonna be Snow. Excuse me. Ult's gonna grab one of his own. Ult's gonna try to leave, but he doesn't realize that Booker can get across that. Booker misses the shots, so Colt's gonna be able to leave. Slow him down. This man down. In the open. He's gonna head over towards Flowers. Booker now. Main. And neither team here has any smokes to work off of. Bolt's gonna do a little wrap. I'd like to see. But it's not gonna be enough to really pull either one of these players off. They've both taken their own routes to get here. Booker has so many different options to worry about. Checks that corner but doesn't spot anything. Has to be careful of Art. Tap. Already up the board. Colt finds it. Booker gets fallen. As Colt's gonna be able to pick up 4. Beautiful round coming out from him. As the super sub tonight, Colt able to pick up so much value. Honestly, both subs tonight have picked up so much value. Snow up at 9-5 and Colt at 10-5. Right now, both players are really just trying to fight for the top of that leaderboard. Let's see what they can do. 4-3 now. And potential A hit coming out from the side of Slow. What they can't do. No coming out, but it's gonna be Snow with a swing. Wolf able to pick up Holmster though in mid. Splatter behind this box is gonna have to get cleared. He's gonna fall though. Booker's gonna fall one as well. Snow gets killed through this smoke. Falling, they're gonna pick him back up. Lemon's last alive over on B side. Looking to see if he can't find anything.
Spike
Walks
planted.
up. He gets hurt, I believe. By frame data.
Oh, I'm out of stars.
Fairly sure where I can find it. Beautiful play coming out slow. Four now. I find out. Figure out how I want to say this. It doesn't feel like it's either team's map really. I feel like both teams are playing it really well. The kind of hold of mid from both has been really good. You see kind of this like seesaw of when one team takes it, the other team immediately tries to fight back. And when they're not able to, they just say screw it and take a main. We've seen a lot of INT walking up mid or main. We're gonna see Homester walked up right now, able to pick it up and TP out. Is that far back? Damn. I didn't realize how wide that was. He's just gonna fall off that wall. Could help him. Snow. Pick up one. They're gonna get spotted as Colt finds Homester. Wolf through the smoke, able to pick up another one. Lemons with one of his own. This is all up to Mint with 41 health on the board. Lemons in this corner. Doesn't see anyone close. Gonna spot Lemons. Grab as he's gonna get stunned. They're trying to hunt that down. They're looking for one of his own. He's gonna get spotted in that corner as well. Just ready for him to be back. Blows. Neither kill goes his way. INT to pick up round number 5. Like I've said, for the most part, both teams have really just been kind of tearing into each other. For some sort of adaptation, we're going to see SLO heavy 5-man push A. Trying to just see if they can't walk their gun through and find this round. Looker here. Looking for one. He's gonna get pushed back off of this util. Gonna keep going. Over towards B they go, but Snow, look at Snow, he's so pushed up. He's so ready. He's gonna fake TP out, ready for the flash. Finds all 5 of them. Second flash coming out as he's gonna look for the kill. Finds 2, but gets shut down by Colt. I'm gonna find it, but information going the way of SLO. Holmester's gonna get pushed off. We're gonna see if they can't fight through this. Flash coming out through the smoke as soon as the thorns go away. Looking to find this. Hot flash through the smoke isn't gonna get found as Colt gonna get taken off by the board by that. Spotter finds one, Lemons with the other one. And, excuse me, 6-5-4 now. The side of INT. They have not been letting the pressure up at all. Excuse me, hiccups. They haven't been letting the pressure up at all. It's been so hard for SLO to find any space on site. And when they do, they get punished somewhere else for it. I saw the one time that they were able to really easily take A was when they lost bomb on A main. For the most part, INT has been doing a really good job of forcing SLO to pay a toll to take any space. As his flash is going to come out, Friends looking for one, but Snow with a trade. Holmes is going to fall. Splatter to fall as well as Frame finds 3 kills. And the toll maker this round is going to be Frame Data. They're going to get pushed back by these thorns. A fully in the hands of, oh my god, of SLO, but pick up one more. Now it's all left up to Lemons. He's got to find 4 bodies. And as he gets spotted, a trip in hand, he's just going to have to give this up. He's potential 5-6 right now. He's out, Frame with a 4th kill. Looking good going into this last round of the half.
Last round in the half.
Let's listen in to INT, excuse me, and see how they're going to be getting ready for this last round.
Oh wait, I want to
that fucks over everyone, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna play B here. They have hard ultimate abilities. Buy a Spectre if you want lead in, or Holster.
Late for mid. Church. I can buy myself up. Hey. Fast in.
Yeah,
Ulting A.
Thorns.
Tell me
We
when
got
Rocket's
retake.
gone.
Rocket should go flowers. Rocket's gone.
I can ult. Everybody
Let's
wait
do
for
it.
my ult. Everybody wait for my ult. Fade Bexa or Fade Secret, one main, two default, two default, one on.
3 hard, 3 hard, 1 main.
I'm recalling.
I'm looking for this main guy.
I'm
I don't see the main guy.
Clovis pushing the art. Clove art.
Art. Was art.
Had your fun. My turn.
Nice.
Right.
Good 7.
Everyone look at the ground.
Switching sides.
Alright, I'm gonna
Ground.
get a pistols
How?
in this con.
You fucking take those.
Alright, our pistol is fighting into B and then going art. Art. Yeah, art A split.
Well, you heard it there, folks. They're fighting to B and going, or A split. I guess I was confused. I think it's not a fake A. I think they just said B and meant A. Yeah, they're looking to do a little art split here. We're gonna see if this is gonna be enough to really find them this round.
Let's flush them out.
No. Ladder. We going huge here. You can find some good use of this utility. Holding onto the space for Snow's TP. Ultra's just all over here, but look at Frame now. He's so close. Snow's gonna catch him out, but Colt with a trade.
Spike down A.
Ladder on this box, he misses it. And for one, he's gonna TP out, but Colt gets it just at the last moment. Get behind him. Finds Colt and Wolf. Right back for this. Now they're gonna have to retake site here. I'm not sure which they want to do. Smokes goes down on A main. They've got the main advantage, so they can't just walk straight through this. But they've got to find their trades, as it looks like SLO is, or INT, excuse me, is potentially looking to just fake a rotate. Ultra's getting pushed away, or pulled away to boards B. This is fake. Mint doesn't spot anything, though. They should be staying together, but they're not going to. All they need is a spot, and that's what they get. Mint one of them. Able to separate the fight onto Booker, but it's not going to be enough. Ultra, last one alive. He's going to be looking for some of these kills. As Lemons is going to hold it down. 8-5 now for the side of INT. They're going to be able to pick themselves up another pistol round. Oh, I gotta check. Oh, no one put in their predictions. No. Well, unfortunate. Eight 5 now. We're INT. Getting long into the series, and you can tell these players aren't shooting as well as they were at the beginning. Ladder right now. Trying to find some early information. Push up. No. Holding on to somebody who's able to take out that camera. Frame data. So close to this smoke. Could be huge here. As a TP or flashing to come through. But he doesn't spot the close one. Able to take out one of them. Spotters nearby. Finds him as well. As Ultra helps him find the kill. Wolf is going to get spotted at the end. Or no, excuse me. That's their teammate. Homester is going to be behind. They've got so many people watching this. He misses the shots on the end. Onto, mid, excuse me. Ultra to finish it off. And a great thrifty coming out from the side of SLO. Able to pick up a rifle. And really killing the momentum coming out from INT. Not only that, but killing their eco. They're going to have to save the next round. And essentially, potentially give SLO a chance to come back from this. And after this round, Yeah. It depends. If they're able to pick up this round, then no, there shouldn't be a timeout. He should just let him continue. But I mean, OVD has been good about keeping or calling timeouts when it's needed. Ultra's gonna get grabbed here. As he what? Okay, no, what is that? That is insane. Ultra somehow gets away with actual murder. Looking for the one in the corner. Booker. He's taken out by Ultra. 3 kills already right now for him. That's brutal. If I'm... Who was that? Was that Lemons? Was Lemons the first one there? I think it was. If I'm Lemons there, I'm crying. Ultra able to pick up Splatter. That's Holmster last left alive. Looking to deal a little bit of damage coming out of this. As the eco for SLO has just been incredible. Double up on Street here. Could be looking at a kill. One's gonna get spotted through the door. Ultra already off of the board, and that's some good damage. Find Colt through behind the box. Wolf able to spot him, but it's gonna be Colt to finish it off. 7-8 now. So brings it back. Going into round 16, they finally have their buyback after getting brutally murdered in that second round. It still hasn't fully recovered, but I will say the eco of SLO is up there. It's being solidified. Let's listen in to INT and see how they're gonna deal with this.
And once we get the orb, we're just gonna pause. See what they do. Now.
One arc.
Recalling?
Not fighting B. Every recall's a little hesitate.
There's one art. We're just gonna. They just re-cleared
They
art.
boom botted art.
Bot. We're just gonna wait.
Their B seems pretty weak right now.
Hey, do you guys just want to leave me and start walking B? They just smoked A. They know we're A. They had to have walked up mid or some shit.
They have Cypher. They have Cypher on B.
Yeah, they could be art. Could be art. They could be
Yeah,
fighting.
they are.
Yeah, they're jump spotting art right now. I just broke knife. I made presence A. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, we should be ready.
Their cam doesn't get a lot of info.
Bring smoke screen, guys.
It's like on site.
Need that back.
It's recalling.
Taking that back.
Lemons, can we go late street together?
I'm in art. I'm in art.
I'm ready to go, to be honest. I'm sending it.
Okay.
Starting for site. 30 seconds left.
Bro cam. It's gonna be trips.
On
Raise.
She's gonna be running down street.
On dead.
Backside
Nice.
done.
CT street. CT street. Fighting street. Fighting street.
We have to plant.
Swing lemon. Swing
Go,
lemon.
Lemons, go.
We have no time.
Okay. Okay, they have KO.
Coming out of that, SLO able to reset this this round count. They were really struggling to find it, as Mint is apparently struggling to find a lineup. We love watching ciphers figure out their util mid round or mid pre-round. No, I mean, it feels like SLO has definitely kind of found their pacing in this game and are forcing it to play at it. Smoke pushing up would be really hard for them to get through. Keep in mind they've got 3 players here. The frame is just gonna go through it. You just have to be careful. There's 2 players behind the pillar. Get pissed off now. They're just fighting for it. There it comes out. His frame just picks up 2. It's insane. Fight through mid by Ultra's gonna find 1. Able to pick up 2 into Booker. And Lemons with the shotgun last left alive. You could try to pick up a gun and make this work. Be dangerous, and Ultra has to realize there's danger to the smoke. Walk through the smoke is gonna find him. Just drop that rifle or the shotgun and pick up a rifle, but frame needed to shut it down. 9-8 now for SLO, as they're approaching the end of a series. 4 more rounds. Unfortunately, stopped by an overtime or by a timeout coming out from INT.
Make sure that we're doing the things that we're good at, right? Like, we need to be doing our action comms. We need to be talking about what we want to do. Don't forget that shit. I know it's been a long day. It's like game 4 of this shit. Just lock the fuck in. Sit up in your chair. Take a drink of water. Lock the fuck in, okay? Keep talking. This will be the last fucking map if we keep playing like this. So just lock the fuck in, keep talking, and Snow can call a strat now.
Okay, so it's a B split with Visol pretty much. So I want Homester and Splatter. I want you guys to go B main. You're gonna recall and then you're gonna drone up B. Or yeah, you're just gonna drone up B, no recall. The rest of us, we're going mid. I want you to smoke connector, pull bottom street, and then Booker wall behind us, and then Thorn the con smoke.
Is the wall in con or right here?
It's just right here.
Okay.
And then I want you to Visol when we get to this box.
Yes, sir.
Wait, we should know this. It's the G2B split. We've done it before.
Can I get a yippee?
Yippee!
Yippee! Yippee! Yippee! Yippee! Yippee!
Yippee indeed. I love the energy coming out from INT at the end of that. They definitely needed that kind of fallout coming out from Overheated. But we'll see if it's going to be enough. Knight comes out and it's going to spot a couple of them, at least 2. Or only 2, excuse me, because there's only 2 there. Hope knows there's 2 nearby, and Snow eyes off of the ult from frame data, but a trade comes out. And another kill from Ultras. They're going to finish off the last players on the street. Spotter left alive. Takes out. Wait, he's able to take out Wolf. 2 left alive, and this is solo ones. He can set up. Spotter off of the board. As he's trying to get away, but it's not going to be close enough. One now. What could be a massive round for him. He's going to get spotted close by, but Mint shuts it down. Unfortunate timing in what could have been a huge round for INT, but slow to cut it down. They've just been absolutely tearing apart the side of INT. Terrible buy coming out from them. Oh no, not a terrible buy. Okay, they have a lot more money than I thought they did. Well, all gun buy coming out from the side of INT. And a shotgun in the hands of Snow. That could be huge. So up 10-8 right now, and honestly, this is anyone's game, but someone has got to find it. They're getting aggressive over on A main side. Well.
Who's next?
Snow pushing out. Go to look for some stuff. Just getting so aggressive. Stuck in the smoke. Colt. I'm sorry, what? Holmester's gonna find one, able to pick up the first 2, but I haven't recovered from Colt getting that kill. I'm sorry? They're gonna work back over towards A, and I'm not even sure who's gonna get this round. 3v3 right now. And health-wise, they're both looking really good. No. That wasn't a whiff. You're talking about the Colt kill? No, that was the perspective I wanted to see. I like... No. No, I know. I'm aware. I was asking what the whiff was. I didn't even notice a whiff. Booker. How to keep his gun? He's got to stay alive. Where did you get some information? You have to stay alive. Ult pop coming out. Ult's just gonna hold on to this. Ult just holds this. Colt! Well, that's one way to win a round. Yeah. Who needs to shoot when you can just hold F or E or whatever the hell your defuse button is for? I don't know what people use.
Play some astral
What's a common diffuse button? Does everyone use the default E? All around earlier? Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Oh, huh? You what? Alex.
You want to play? Let's play.
Alex. What do you mean you use 6? Frame data is gonna fall to snow.
You are divided.
And I agree, Luna. What is Alex doing? What are you doing, Alex? Still able to pick up a second one. Now we're gonna get stopped by the. Oh wait, yeah, it does. It gets stopped by the molly. Attempting it again, but this time in the open.
Spike planted.
Finish it, Wolverine, but get that kill. I've got to take back haul here. The dog hit it. One shot from Ultra could be enough, but Holmster to pick up that kill.
Player standing.
Spider with one of his own. It's all up. I'm gonna pick up one before getting shut down. And some good damage. But honestly, I don't know if it's enough. Alex, I need you to rebind your keybind. Please never.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
There's no way you use IJKL. There's no way. You left-handed? You use your mouse in your left hand? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, I guess. If you have keyboard in the right hand. I don't know. I can't imagine that. Like, I'm trying to physically imagine it. How did we not know this? What, that Alex is left-handed? I don't. Maybe that's why he's terrible. That's insane. It's gonna be looking for one. Ultra's back here. The sheriff will be huge. Not gonna. A flash gonna find Snow a kill. Ultra's still back haul, holding on to it.
Spike planted.
Kills. Able to pick up 2 though. That may be enough damage that they can find Holmster's op. At the very least. What comes out? There's one close by. He's gonna be able to sneak right past him. Finds him. Holmster off of the board. And for some reason just leaves. Nade coming out. He's gonna be stuck. Frame data. With a 1v3 clutch off of a misplay. Is gonna find themselves on match point. SLO, excuse me, is looking down the barrel of a series loss. Reminder, folks, SLO is currently up 2-1. Let's check in on INT's.
Think about it. It's okay. It's okay. Brush that shit off, man. We're one off our Euro. We could literally just Euro silver and done at them. They might fight us for an orb, so be ready for it, okay?
Okay.
Yep, they're one off glove race.
They will fight for results, their favorite thing.
Yeah, just be talking to each other in a post plants, okay? Like, talk about what you're holding, talk about where they could be, like, talk about where they could be going. Don't fucking worry about if they're flanking us. Like, we have wall up, trust the utility, trust each other, talk to each other. It's okay, we're good.
We're going B. The Orso Vault.
Also, we can buy Booker, so that Booker can get full shield.
Yep.
Yeah, I let some money.
Alright.
They're definitely gonna fight for an orb. They're 2-0, and if they have 3 ults this round, they've kind of like
They're gonna fight for the B orb.
Yeah, B orb. All right. Wanna like reclear it, I guess.
If we let them get up, we'll lose the fight. So we either have to do it early or ignore it.
Okay.
So
we're going B, correct?
Sure.
Fuck it, just go. Yeah, go B, go B. That works.
Okay,
We'll
just to make sure we use enough util that we actually win the fight.
Yeah,
We will do that.
Are they fighting for A orb?
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
fighting for B.
Oh, they're not.
They're down B. Close in timeout. That's 3.
2 more, I need help.
Wait.
Can't.
Stay touch. Okay,
Give home
Give flash.
reload.
I need the gun.
Raze could have rotated
Booker,
by
just
now.
reload.
You're right. Alright.
Chill.
Fuckers or no?
Raze unknown.
Minute clear left.
Raze is probably playing contact off the pillar guy.
Bombs behind you.
Last player standing.
I'm getting bombed.
Took the wall, took the wall.
Run.
Thorn and leave.
Play together, play together.
Oh,
Coming down.
He's here.
What?
30 seconds left.
Oh.
Last player standing.
My ears are.
Spike down B.
Could be pillar.
I have the spike.
That's all.
10 seconds left.
That sucks.
Spike planted.
That smokes.
Let's fucking go, Holmster.
Let's fucking go, Holmster.
Oh my god. I looked
It's
like
okay,
I was
Booker.
throwing
Booker, don't
for
let that boom you.
content.
Booker, don't let that boom you.
Alright.
We're chilling, we're chilling.
I hit crazy shots.
Yoru
I'm back, I'm back.
Sobol A. Yoru Sobol A.
Insane round coming out from Holmster. Yeah. I don't blame him, honestly. I mean, to be fair, Booker almost threw that. I don't know what he's doing planning there. I think it was because of where he's planning that he kind of assumed that the TP was up top. I don't know.
Standing ahead. Nowhere to
We're
run.
looking for one of his own.
Who's next?
Solo's just trying to ult A right now. Or something. Ult came way too early, but it's okay. Mint's still gonna fall. Solo going down to secure his position. Frame data trying to stop this plant now. Nade coming out. It's gonna kill Booker.
Spike down A.
Snow's gonna get pushed off site as well. Last three remaining off site. Snow with a beautiful shot into frame data. And the walk up behind from Holmster. It's almost certainly gonna secure this round. Beautiful kill, and he's able to pick up the gun, but he's way too far out. Lemons with a trade. And we are so close to overtime, folks. Slow 12, INT 11. INT has to pick up this round. And as a timeout comes from Slow, how are they going to deal with it?
Like, interesting. Wait, they're here for us this time. Hello, Clear Comms. Nice to meet you.
Shall we?
Data. Everyone want to introduce themselves? Oh, yeah. Almost heaven.
Country road,
Yeah.
take me home.
Blue Ridge Mountain.
to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Down country road.
These people aren't real. There's
In
no
the
way.
morning hour she calls me.
These people are not real.
Reminds me of my home far away.
West Virginia.
Now and then I get the
Mountain
feeling
Mama.
that I should have been home yesterday.
Country
Yesterday. That's all you get. Get out of here.
All the small
Okay.
things.
Yo, I think they're gonna push up A. Can we seize nade this spice ult? Waiting.
No way. These aren't real. Yes, the entire timeout was... So, it started with them trying to say stuff, and then they went, oh, Clear Comms is here? And Frame started singing, and then everyone started singing.
Spicy wall trap. Rip and tear.
Well, it looks like they're trying to cross the street straight to the country road to Virginia, as Booker's gonna pop his ult and try to force these B players out of their positions. Fire's gonna slow them down a little bit. As Frame's gonna retake street here. This is gonna be a full retake for the side of Slow. Everyone's alive. This is gonna be fatal coming out as they're trying to fight Halls. Able to pick up one. Frame is gonna be so close. He's gonna pick it up. Splatter being the last player left alive. 1v3 to shut it down, but it's not gonna happen. No overtime in map number 4. As SLO is going to take it home. And we're going to see them in the grand finals tomorrow. Or Sunday, excuse me. As they're going to secure their first slot in a 3-1 victory over INT. And, well, folks, we have to get it. We have to get an interview after that one. There's no way that we take a 3-1 victory and use a timeout to sing Country Roads. So let's find out who we can actually get from frame data. Give me an interview. I'm doing it in stream chat, I don't care. That's insane. There's no way. People aren't real. I wish I could make these things up. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. I actually can't make up how unreal that game was. But an excellent series coming out from SLO. I'm gonna throw it to a quick break while we figure out who's gonna give a timeout. Don't go too far. We still got an interview coming up soon, and we will be right back after a incredible 3-1 victory coming out. Excuse me, from SLO. Welcome back, welcome back. Well, I have a special little interview for you tonight. We've got the one, the only, the great Wolf in your wall. How you doing after that incredible series?
I'm doing quite well. there was some maps that were bangers, but
Sorry.
I'm tired. I am tired.
I can
and
imagine.
Sweaty.
I can imagine.
I'm tired and sweaty, and I want to go play some Stardew Valley.
Understandable. Well, we've got a hater in chat. He wanted frame. Echo wanted frame.
Echo?
This is Echo. Yeah.
He
Echo
doesn't
wanted
even
frame.
play for the team anymore. I don't know who.
Yeah, I
he's
know.
talking
Echo's
to.
a hater. Echo's a hater. Anyway, no frame tonight. I got Wolf. Well, how you feeling? I mean, obviously you said you were tired, but like about the maps themselves, how are you feeling?
Honestly, we haven't had like a lot of crazy prep to go into like just one map. I think like with a lot of our comp time, we kind of just play out all the maps that are in rotation and kind of get a feel for it. And with how much time we have playing together, it's just the synergy for any map is just great for all of us. Like, I'm playing multiple characters like the Clove and Fade, but each time I'm able to combine utility with my teammates because we're just calming and we're just having a great time every time we play.
Yeah, I noticed that y'all seem to kind of swap roles pretty often. So do you feel like that's kind of helping your chances of winning, or do you feel like it's been hard to kind of lock down a role?
I think it honestly helps with the comfortability because we kind of have this comp mentality where like we just play it like our comp games, and that helps us calm the nerves and really like storm through any problems. If we're getting stumped on something, we might take a timeout, but like sometimes we can just figure it out in game.
Yeah, how do you feel about your greatest flex player, Frame Data, who plays everything but Raze?
I've heard word around that he might be playing a sentinel role. Not in this league.
Oh,
that would be too boring.
I was about to say. I was like, what? I was like, we're gonna see Frame not play Raze.
Maybe we can convince him with some not so convincing tactics, but
I will literally match him if he's
only
sending
one-
every single
yeah.
career game. That's crazy. That's insane.
Guy's the GOAT.
Understandable. Well, I mean, obviously, y'all did end up winning 3-1, but you weren't able to win that first map. Do you feel like, I guess, how'd you feel coming out of that first one?
I think we just took it kind of at face value. I mean, it was a close game, 11-13, and I team MVP'd, and I'm not the greatest player on our team by far. The ranks show that. So going into the next map, we're just kind of there were some unlucky moments, and we just kind of kept our heads high. We were just pushing through it. We're like, it's a best of 5. We're in here for the long haul.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, y'all were definitely pretty active for most of the games. I mean, you had some pretty incredible showings in all 4 maps, honestly. Did you feel like there was any point where you felt like you either were worried about the outcome of the series, or you were kind of just locked in, or like, yeah, this is ours?
I don't think I was ever worried about the outcome. I knew that like we've had matches in like regular season go from like 12 like down 12-6 and we win the map. So it's never like I'm never looking at the scoreboard. I'm never worried about like how many we're down, how many we're up. We just play the game like how we want to play the game.
Okay. What do you say? How about your sub tonight? Obviously, y'all don't have Hayden. He's what happened to his PC, by the way? He said something about it broken.
So he was moving out of his, I assume like college dorm or something of the sorts.
Yeah.
And on the move back, he decided to drop his PC and it won't turn on. So we're working that out with him.
That's unfortunate.
The GOAT Colt has stepped up to the occasion, and this is a sub that we've had for quite a while. I think, I don't know, a few seasons back he first started to sub for us, and he's been a great showing every time we bring him out. And he's a great guy, really fun to play with, and it's just always a vibe with him around.
Yeah, no, it seems like y'all fit pretty comfortably with him. Did you feel like there was any point during the kind of games where you were a little worried that he wasn't going to kind of fit in, or did you feel pretty like comfortable with him the entire time?
I think he's just a great friend with a lot of the slow guys, so it's just like it's kind of hard not to mesh with him. He's a great guy, funny guy, and it's really not hard to just get a conversation going with him or any of the other teammates for that matter.
Well, in your final map, y'all decided to use your clear comms timeout to sing Country Roads. Did you feel like that was a good use of your timeout?
Funny enough, I don't think that was our timeout, but we did use a timeout to sing.
Was it not? Oh, okay.
But a lovely little fun time. to sing country roads because
Kind of funny.
it's a game about mental. Even
Yeah.
if you're up 12-9 or 12-10,
Mhm.
you just gotta have fun with it. It's a game after all.
Well, obviously you've pushed INT into that lower bracket, and so they're going to be taking on Grand tomorrow. Are you worried about either one of those teams, or do you think you're going to see a rematch on Sunday?
Honestly, I got told we were gonna play this game yesterday. I'm
Mhm.
just here to play the video game. I don't mind who we play. It's always a fun time playing even these best of fives. They're longer, sweatier, have more endurance built into them. We figure out our comps on game night, so we just play what we're comfortable with, and we play the game, have a fun time.
Well, I mean, y'all sound a lot like what Gran has been doing. So I need a solid lock on it. Who do you think's gonna win tomorrow?
I hope Gran wins.
You
It
hope
would be
Gran? You want to
fun
play Gran?
I would hope that lower bracket run gets them all the way down to Grands, then we have a fun grand final.
Well, any kind of sneak hint into what we could potentially be seeing on Sunday?
Hopefully Split. I want Split. They banned Split
Oh.
today, and I was sad.
So I will say, keep in mind, they don't get a ban on Sunday. You get 2 bans. So
Rub my
you get
little grubby hands together here.
You get 2 bans and a pick to start it off with. So the way that it works for anyone who didn't read the announcement is because of the way that we're running these the first 2, the upper finals and the lower finals. It is going to be a different map ban than grand finals, which will be the normal one. So we're doing lock-in style for upper and lower, which is the one we did today, where it's ban, and then pick. Versus grand finals, it's going to be 2 bans by the upper seed, and then they get a pick, and then it goes back to the pick. So it's kind of a little bit of like a, oh hey, you've made it this far, here's your advantage going into this one. So are we expecting to see Split start it off with?
I mean, it's a map that SLO has loved and played so much over the course of this season and last season. It's just such a fun map, and we're all so comfortable on our agents. Hopefully, I guess this is not really a sneak peek, but hopefully we get Hayden back so we can play all 5 men and just have a wonderful time playing in the grand finals.
Yeah, and you could be giving Gran their first loss on Split. Sorry.
Wow.
On Split.
Calling us out.
You never lost with all 5 of you? Oh,
No,
okay. So someone's got to fix him PC. Understandable. Well, I don't want to hold folks too long. So do you have any final shout-outs or thoughts going after tonight?
This is not a shout out, but the Echo Healy guy in chat, I don't like him. I think we need to ban him. Get him out.
I unfortunately will not be banning Echo Healy. As great as it would be. Do you have any shout-outs before we end this interview?
No, that would be all. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, that was our only lovely Wolf in the Wall. They obviously ended up winning tonight. Get them out, I know, right? But thank you for everyone who showed up tonight. Showed up to cheer on both of these teams. Reminder that tomorrow is the lower bracket finals. We're gonna see Grand going up against INT. And that's really a showing to be looking for. Well, we're not gonna hold you too long. I don't wanna keep you all waiting. So get your sleep in tonight, get food ready for tomorrow, and be prepared for an exciting series, as we will see you all tomorrow for the lower bracket finals.